Welcome to the Elegant 8 Adventure Sagas, brought to you by 2025. It's off to a great start. 2025. Anyway, when we were last here, you guys saved the day. We'll just say that none of you had to die very hard, TM. But you did save, you saved John McClane, you saved Holly, you dispatched Gruber, and you guys did it like the movie. Even though I had 3 other versions, ready to roll just in case you didn't do it like the movie. But anyway, very cool. Santa was very happy. Part of the deal was, he was going to whisk you away to get some grub at a pub. So he has had Argyle drop you off someplace lovely in the city of Falan. So if you guys you're all leveled up, correct?
No, I have to transfer my spell. I'm gonna do heal. That's some pretty
all right.
Serious.
Well, when you're done with that, we're going to begin the game-o.
How do we add the spell? I am having a real hard time with this.
So what I did, I don't know
you?
if it's correct, is I found it in the spell book and dragged it over.
In the compendium thing?
That is exactly what you do.
Yep.
Into the 6th level, like
and preferably if you drag it from D&D Beyond, it's better than SRD because D&D Beyond has all sorts of things wired for you.
I don't know what that means.
So there's 2 compendiums for you guys, right?
I use the DDB spells.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you want to use.
Yeah, I use the feats like similarly from D&D Beyond.
All right, so who all leveled up? So I can, who did anything? That way I can upgrade your characters real quick.
Well, I just pushed the button and it went to 11, and now I'm.
By the way, I leveled up to 13.
Wait, what? On purpose?
Yeah.
He had enough experience points. 24,000 allows that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Would you prefer I get the hero's feast or heal?
Well, no. Here's the thing, you guys. I fuck up gold, right? Because I made big mistakes and over rewarded you guys, not really understanding the D&D economy when we started. But XP. If you kill a thing, you get XP. I'm not giving you XP and nerfing stuff, right? So, like, XP is based on you've earned it. Like, I can't mess that one up. It's not like I'm just going to you know what? I'm going to give Cliff an extra 123,000 experience points.
No, but that's what 24,000 of experience point does. It gets Karen to level 13.
Oh, it's because you single-handedly...
Yeah.
Figured out a way to kill like 4 bosses at once.
Yeah, the hero move,
If you would like to give 2 levels back, I'll give you an inspiration point.
I feel like I should be able to transfer some XP to Fabio.
She's almost there.
Well, she did help you. So if there is any world where you want to give a little, I can help with that because it's up to you guys. But work that out amongst yourselves. Yeah, and Noodle, you're close to level 12 as well.
Yeah. But I do want you guys' input. Do you like the Hero's Feast idea? Which I guess I could do before we long rest because it lasts for 24 hours. So it kind of gives us a buff at the beginning. Or level 6 has a heal that I can somebody that I cast it on regains 70 HP.
Oh, wow.
I mean, looking at you, Nick.
I'm good.
What do you think? What would the group? Because I don't care which one I do. It's a level 6. I only have 1 slot for it, so it's like a.
What is the feast one again?
A hero's feast. So I can. It has to, what we would do is long rest because it takes an hour to consume, and anybody that does. It doesn't kick in till the hour's over, so it would be like at long rest. Up to 12 creatures can partake, and The creature is cured of all diseases and poison, becomes immune to poison and immune to being frightened for 24 hours, and makes all wisdom saving throws with advantage. Its HP maximum also increases by 2d10, and it gains the same number of HP. I don't know what that means. The benefits last for 24 hours. And that's up to 12. That's like overkill, really. Oh, what does it cost? A gem encrusted bowl worth at least which the spell consumes. So it would cost me gold. So apparently I couldn't use it every time, but
Well, if only you guys had gold. That's you guys are so broke.
No,
you guys are broke ass.
I could go buy a few bowls.
I could use a bowl.
Just thinking that.
You know, and we're in California, so we could legit just hit ease.com, order a couple of blunts, and we could smoke up before this game's over.
We used ease. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I was really bummed. I think, vape pen's bad. Don't smoke drugs, kids. But I will say, now I can mark that this episode is made for kids. No, but no, seriously, they had they used to have this pen. So at Ease, you could order this pen, and it was Bluetooth, and it would hook up to your phone, and it had an app. It was called PAX, and it was awesome because you could set the heat level and the session strength, right? So if you're like, I just want to get I want to feel a little happy, you could just adjust it so it stops, it cuts off the vape until right after you hit that point. I loved that because I was in total control.
Yeah.
Right.
PAX was good.
Yeah.
It's the same owners who started Juul, eh? Like they basically sold off PAX and they used that money to fund Juul. We all know how that ended up. Yeah. I don't know. You create drugs named like Fruity Pebbles and wonder why kids,
yeah, really
like them. They need to smoke a turd and help. Although I will say their device is good. Although not Fruity Pebbles sound good. I don't want to get drunk anymore. I want to eat some Fruity Pebbles. So I'm looking over here. It looks like it's recording.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
So would you prefer I just do that heal for 70 or the Hero's Feast? I really need I don't know.
I kind of think the fatty heal might be more useful at times.
And
by the way,
it would cost me nothing except a level 6, so
I have 151 hit points now.
That's awesome.
I'm going to beat the shit out of you this session if I can. Let's just say.
Yeah, and I got a new.
Now, how do I scale a battle so that there's like 1 level 13 and 2 level or 5 level 11s? Actually, that tool that I wrote does that. I can say what level you guys are, and it'll give me an appropriate battle.
How much are you? How much are you into level 13, Cliff?
I'm barely into 13.
Like more than 143 hit points?
More than.
Or 143 experience points. That's what I need to be 100 to be a 12.
Oh yeah, can I Tom, can I transfer some XP?
Well, the deal was let's ask Santa. Ho ho ho, okie dokie. All right.
143.
We did run into the issue where I gave her an inspiration point, but it was between you. It was you, Fabia, and Zippy that did it. So I'm happy to do so. So let me go into edit mode. So how many am I giving? And I want to do it in hundreds.
Yeah, can you send? How much do you need?
I need 143 to get to level 12.
Oh, you're really close. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all I want is just to get there.
Yeah, can you give like Fabia like I don't know, 1,000 or something?
Why don't I just give it 143? Or do you want 1,000? Hold on. Okay, so wait, hold on. What would 1,000
I will
be?
take whatever Karen is willing to give me.
What is it? What is your hit points? What is your experience right now? Because I just inadvertently deleted it, so it says 0 on mine.
It's currently 9 minor Cliffs.
Yours, Alicia.
99,000 99857.
That's so close.
99857.
Correct.
Okay, so and I'm going to add 1,000 to that, right? So that would be 100. Okay, watch the chat window. You ready? And boom. Did it say you have enough to level up? No, it did not.
Oh,
But go into your.
I see
go
it.
into. Yeah, you can see it. You can let you level up now. I think, right?
I believe so. Yeah, we're gonna give it a go.
And now I got to take 1,000 away from this bastard. So I'd put 1. There.
oh.
All right. Look at that. You guys, those images look really nice, I have to say, Mr. Cliff. All right.
They do.
So let me know when you're done, and we will get you going. Matter of fact, maybe I'll just get you guys going anyway. Do you mind leveling up in a different city?
Question. How do I know
Yes.
if I have to add any, like anything to my, I don't know, dexterity?
The wizard
and all
will.
that?
So when you hit next, at some point it would have said you have 2
mine
ability
just said-
points to.
Mine just said extra health done.
Yeah, that's pretty much mostly like most of them are
11,
that. Like there's.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like 10 was the last one that allowed you to do
Yeah.
that. It's only at certain levels.
Yeah.
I will say this closes the door on. So if there's anything, this is it, Nick. If there's anything that you were going to change, this is the end tonight.
I like
Okay,
my situation.
I'm good.
All right.
Cliff, do you happen to know for Rangers, because I get an ability score improvement, is it intelligence or wisdom that goes with my spells?
I think Rangers are wisdom.
Okay, that's what I was thinking too.
Why does this copy pub show our old characters?
Because I didn't update it. I just needed to park you guys someplace while I was doing my thing.
Guys, you can't be on me right now. I don't feel good.
All right. Well, I'm going to bring you guys, while you're doing that, Alicia, I'm going to bring you guys up. Let me know when you're all upgraded, everybody. So anywho,
Hi.
Mr. Santa was very proud of you guys. The hostages were mostly saved, although hopefully someone discovers the lot that's locked up in the basement and lets them out.
we just walk away. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, you're like, I see some people wandering from the building. We're good. Good.
Oh my god.
So anyway, Argyle is delighted to see you guys back in the woods. Sergeant Powell was like, did you guys hear me yell? And I hope that wasn't a hostage. That was pretty good, right? Anyway, so everybody's pretty happy. Things worked out pretty well. I'm sure that family at some point will send you a fruit basket for saving their place. You didn't burn it to the ground. You didn't blow it up. You didn't even steal a bunch of treasure. It was pretty awesome. Argyle split with, quite honestly, pocket change for you guys. You made out with some pretty weird weapons. You're all overpowered and overly rich and now way high up in levels. So yeah, this game should be super interesting. But anyway, Argyle, you sort of do the vroom into the sort of outskirts of Flan. Argyle's waiting for you in his carriage. He's like, what up? Things are great. Heard you did awesome. Good times. And just sort of keeps you entertained all the way to Flan and drops you off within the city gates on a bridge outside of Madame Friona's tea kettle, which is where we will pick up the game. So let me bring you here. And tells me when you're loaded.
Loaded.
In.
Now, I took some sage advice from Mark there. That was basically, you don't have to write a backstory for every nook and cranny of every building and have an illustration, whatever. So I don't. So this is going to be a little bit of theater of the mind. Although I did realize that Madame Friona's, the last time you were here, we were playing in Fantasy Grounds.
Oh my.
Geez,
So I did not have, and all of my flan buildings that I crafted are in fantasy grounds. So I'm rebuilding the city, which is actually kind of that's the fun part, is I get to create like taverns and grocery stores and Bloodbath and Beyond, right? Which won't be funny for long, right? Because they went out of business, if I'm not mistaken. Bed Bath and Beyond, aren't they out of business?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think
Anywho.
I think they have an online presence still. But...
Considering none of us know, that's probably why they're out of business.
Well,
True
brutal.
story.
True that. All right. So anyway, you are here. You're on the docks. You can hear the seagulls. It's roughly 5:30 p.m. Right. The sun's starting to set. You see it creeping over the buildings. There's a light fog in the air, if you will. It's flan. You get a little wistful for city life. Like you're seeing people mill around. Like you're hearing wildlife. You're so used to just hearing sort of the ominous drone of a crypt or a mine. Like what a lovely change of pace. Seeing the sun, feeling the sun for the first time in a while on your face just feels wildly rewarding. But you know that there's some time ticking, right? Santa is at Madame Fiona's. You can chat with him when you so choose. Free movement is on. What kind of questions do you guys have?
You want one at a time, just so we're not all like asking questions back and forth. Like,
what do you mean by one at a time?
Like, does David want to go first and ask questions and see if he wants to sell stuff?
Oh, so there's some vendors. You'll see some if you wander around this little area. There's some vendors. You'll see some shops and whatever else. And you are in true wander mode, you guys. I wired up some of the new V12 stuff for Foundry, and if you go down if you go up some stairs, it's going to ask you, do you want to go upstairs? If you say yes, you're going to go upstairs, right? This is not a hostile environment thing unless you piss somebody off. So what you'll just need to know is just let me know when there's a thing that you want to know. Or there's a conversation you want to have. I am, of course, role playing all of the NPCs in here. But Madame Fiona's, remember, it's several levels, right? So there's sort of like a pub area. There's a larger pub area a floor down, which is where you'll find restrooms if you need to use them, some conference rooms, some whatever else, some sort of storage down there. Below that, below that is a sub basement. That's where you last engaged with the shady goods vendor. Do you guys remember his name?
Nope.
Oh my god, it was a good one. I can't remember.
Well,
but I was gonna say I'd love to offer. I know who wants to be because we have so much supplies too for making potions. Like, can we transfer stuff to people for that and then unload some of our party chest?
Yeah. You have not rented a permanent room anywhere. If you do that, we can, you can rent a permanent room if you want to do that sort of a thing. Madame Fiona does have those kinds of rooms. I could not remember, Noodle, the awesome name that person was in, and I didn't feel like launching Fantasy Grounds. So the liaison downstairs that you have a relationship with because of the last time you're here. His name is, hold on. Boom. Uh-oh. Give me 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves. I have a typo, and I can't cotton to typos. There we go. There is that. That. Date.
I have a book that's worth like 7,500 gold.
What book is it?
Chronicles of the Black Cult of the Dragon.
Ooh.
Am I supposed to have this?
I
feel
would
like somebody
I
else
would
should-
love to take that off of your hands, please. Unless you want to sell it.
Should
So real quick, Noodle, this is just real quick. Then the gentleman downstairs, his name is L.M. Garrick. He runs Garrick's Alterations and Acquisitions.
Did you get that from Deep Space Nine?
Oh, you mean only from my favorite character on Deep Space Nine?
Eric, yeah. I like
Very
him.
good. Yes. So he is he's in the sub basement. But Madame Fiona frowns on you guys, on people wandering into her sub basement without getting permission. So you'll want to track her down if you want to head down and talk to him. But he's where he has typically a higher sell or higher buy value for goods than some of the local vendors. And he's also where you can get some more questionable things or have things custom made and shipped to you.
That sounds fun.
All right, so I figured there'll be a lot of silence in this game. Yeah, the bottom line is move to where you want to be. If there's a vendor, talk to the vendor, but let me know because I am the vendor. Kind of go from there.
I'm going to make a list of all the stuff I want to sell, and I'll paste in the chat if anyone wants it before I sell it. Is that okay?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I dumped all the stuff I wanted to get rid of in party storage.
Yeah, I got a bunch in party storage, but I thought I could. Can you bring that up and so we can go through it, Thomas? Would you mind?
You guys have access to it. Just go into your actors tab.
Okay.
I'm just gonna dump what I don't want in there, and then if y'all don't want it, then just sell it and put it in party. I don't need any more money.
That's a weird thing to say, but yeah.
I mean, if it just goes into the pool, then if you know what I mean. Like I'm not that guy. So whoever needs it, it's like give a gold bar, take a gold bar.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna put a bunch of herbs in the
Yeah.
fridge.
Yeah, let me do that.
So if anybody's down to use herbs.
Oh. That's what I need to see if I can make anything.
Yeah, I figured somebody would want to do that. How do I dump stuff in party storage again?
You drag it in, don't you?
But I don't see it.
I have it out by me somewhere.
It's in your actor. It's in heroes in the actors area.
Where is the bag of party storage right now?
That's what I'm just trying to find too. I see. Oh, Elegant 8 it's called. It's under Heroes. Okay. I'm going to dump a bunch of crap in there.
Oh, I thought somebody drug it onto the screen already.
Yeah, I have it out by me in the kind of out in the middle of where we came in.
I think if you drag it to, I don't know if it, I think it automatically removes it from your list.
What are you guys trying to accomplish? I can help you.
I'm just moving all my ingredients into the, my mushrooms and stuff for Nick or Fabia to do.
Yeah, so something that's going to happen with all of you guys is the party inventory is a nice little convenient thing, but it's going to have to start being viewed as something that one of you could carry, right? Unless you guys get a mule or something, right? Because it's a bit of a cheat. Part of D&D is making hard choices like, oh man, I want that shield, but I can't have that shield. I'm going to be encumbered, right? And party storage is a cheat. So it's going to be, there's going to have to be some limited capacity on the party storage thing. Right. So that's what rent a room, get a footlocker, or just delete stuff that you don't want. Right. Sell things more, more vendory. But it was also because you guys have been underground for 10 years, it seems. I think all of 2024 you were underground. I could be wrong.
No, for sure.
and I've that won't be happening as much anymore.
Hey, Tom.
How
Yes,
do I
sir.
do?
Can I ask if you passers around if there is a temple to Lathander in town?
One moment. Let me go back to where you are. You are on the ground floor. So let me see who are you talking to? You're just asking just sort of generally?
Yeah, just generally, if I see anybody, looks like the type of someone who might know it. Like, not low lifes, but respectable.
Yeah, so there's a cathedral in Flan. It's hard to miss. Where you could do some worship and some temple type activities. It's a bit of a haul, right? It's unlikely you'll make it there and back now. What were you planning on doing?
Well, so I have a spell that can that basically.
Do you want to say it out loud, or you want to say it like quietly to me?
No, I can say it out loud. So I've got
Okay.
a spell called Word of Recall
Mhm.
that basically will teleport. I think all of us to a preordained place, and so I was trying to think of like a safe place for us to escape to if it came to that.
Well, the locals will tell you there's no safer place than Madame Friona's, but a religious institution probably has its fingers entwined in the politics of the area, knows how to sort of walk the middle road. So also a very good option. We can role play that if you want. Let me look on the map, and I'll bring you to the map if that's okay.
Sure.
Farron. Oh, not Farron. Flan.
I actually, like, is Madame Friona's like a pretty high profile place, or is it
Madame Friona's is it's renowned. It's kind of like it's a safe haven, right? Factions meet there, and the agreement is you don't fuck with Madame Friona or her institution,
awesome?
right? One of the reasons that Garrick operates out of her basement is she allows it, but she's a good person. She's a good-hearted. She's not shifty, whatever else. But she sort of treats everyone as equals and realizes that, like, everyone has their own path, right? So she doesn't judge. It's one of the reasons that Madame Friona's is so popular. As a matter of fact, when you guys walk in, all sorts of other party members probably kicking off their campaigns are all at Madame Friona's. It's a launching point from for all sorts of adventures. It's one of the reasons that even though it's Madame Friona's tea kettle, there's a pub, right? There's arms and merchants outside. Upstairs are rooms, everything from shared spaces to luxurious private rooms. She has storage in her attic that she'll if you rent a room with her, she'll offer you up also space up in the attic, for your strong boxes, and that's well protected. She has agreements with local wizards to protect whatever goes up there. So yeah, there's an awful lot going on, and sort of rumor has it that Madame Friona's itself, like, if you try to do harm within a reasonable amount, because look, everyone can, a little bit of a brawl here and there, but there's protections in place that are going to make you regret that you ever, did
Fuss
anything.
around at Madame Fiona's.
Yeah, like I said, rule of thumb is you don't fuck with Madame Friona.
How do I put stuff in the party inventory again?
Just drag it.
It slides right onto the. Do
Yeah.
I have to open it? How do you open it?
You just you have to You can just double click it and then go to the inventory.
All right, so one moment. Let me bring your character here, Bing. Actually, I don't think I need to bring your character. We're looking at a map, so I don't need to drag your character on it. So let me just bring you to this.
I don't get it.
Pull to scene. And let me know if you can see it, because it's been a while since you've loaded it.
It's well that I can see the words. I'm assuming that rest of it will load in a second.
Let me see. Configure lighting. Watch this. Boom. Yes? Is it seeing you seeing it now? What?
It's a very zoomed out sort of thing.
Can you zoom in and out? Like, it's a very colorful map.
Oh no, all I'm seeing are the words.
Interesting. Let me pull cameraman to it so I can see what you're seeing. Pull to scene.
What the hell is that?
Is it white? Are you seeing all white?
No, I'm seeing black with white words.
Oh, interesting. Cameraman just seeing black. All right, let me go and put cameraman back on the other scene, and let me figure out what's going on with you. Because yeah, you can see. You should be able to see what I see here in just a second. Hold on. Pull cameraman here. Pull to scene. There we go. It was a good thought trying to bring cameraman. I don't think that the cameraman works that way.
Hey, by the way, if you got a bunch of the Christmas stuff, a lot of it came into your inventory in ones. You can actually make
Stack
like a
it.
one line by like adding inventory and deleting the other one. I had a bunch of stuff like that.
I just did that.
Okay, smart.
All right, so, hold on. Let me.
if any-
Maybe I have to bring your character. Sorry, didn't mean to talk over you. Go ahead.
If anybody put herbs in the party storage, do you
Yeah. I'm
care
trying
if I
to.
use them?
I put all in there. We have so many. I put a
don't
bunch
know
in there.
how. So
I think you just drag it. I think you just drag it, don't you?
drag it from my inventory to where?
To the party storage, the Elegant 8.
You have to open up the party storage first.
Yeah. How do I do that? Same way I open up my character sheet?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, exactly. You double click on it, and then you have to go back to your character. It's kind of like an order of operations thing. I think first you have to. Easiest thing is to open your character sheet first,
Yeah.
and then double click on the party inventory token, and then you'll have them both open.
The
Mark, can you see
party
the map now?
inventory token?
The Elegant 8 token on the.
It's
All right,
on
I'm
the
going to pull
ground,
you to
isn't
where
it?
we are right now, Mark.
Yeah, and all it does is give me a list of you guys. Like just
Oh, go to the inventory tab.
okay. Dang.
You're right over here, Mark. Right
Difficult.
there.
Awesome.
All right, I'm putting stuff.
All
in.
right. And there's a Temple of Bane. You see it just to the east.
Yeah, that's not me.
I'm looking for anything. What's the name of your temple?
It's Lathander, Lightbringer, Prince of Dawn. You know.
Text that to
Oh.
me.
Okay.
If we take it from party storage, we have to actually delete it, don't we?
Because Mark, I
doesn't-
believe. Oh, go ahead, Alicia. I'm sorry, I talked over you.
Because I just took the red Amantia mushroom and it didn't delete it from party storage.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's a little funky about that sometimes, so you have to.
Okay.
Yeah, you
if
gotta delete it.
Move it. Sometimes it'll do it, but sometimes.
So it won't. Okay.
All right, Mark. It turns out this is your. So you're going to send me a text message, and then you will see a new word right here. Send it to me in the chat. Actually, here the chat here. This is what you will see. Will be your temple.
Sweet.
Because I didn't know I needed to make. Oh, what's the formal name?
Well, that's the name of the god.
What's the? Oh, that's the you need the church, right?
Is there any reason I need to do a DC 16 concentration spell? Concentration thing?
Is someone asking you to do that?
Yeah. It was 3 minutes ago.
You sent it. It says to Game Master.
Why did I?
So
I don't
let me turn
understand
this
why that
around on
happened.
you.
Yeah.
Why do you want to do such a thing, you weirdo?
Alright,
Yeah,
never
German
mind.
Sander.
Okay. So yeah, that's going to be. I will do a quick.
I can sell my race.
Yeah, I saw it.
I would recommend against that.
Yeah.
Tom, can I attempt to craft?
How do you spell cathedral, you guys? I think I spelled it wrong. Yes, you can attempt to craft.
So am I just hitting the hammer thing?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm doing too many things at once here. Because I spelled cathedral wrong with a stupid, like a moron. Hold on. I spelled it phonically. Cathedral.
Yeah. I crafted.
Ooh, nice.
Woo!
What'd you craft? Oh.
What is it? Quenching Plither potion.
What's a-
That's what I was trying to get at. Don't do that.
Ocean of God.
You don't have to drink any water for 2 days. A blue potion that always has 2 ice cubes, a sprig of mint, and 2 slices of lemon floating in it. It's always cool to the touch. Drinking the potion quenches a person's thirst completely and removes their need to drink anything for 2 days. So,
Nice.
that
Ooh,
seemed fun.
yeah.
And
All
I'm
right.
gonna make a potion of healing right now.
Make a bunch.
I can only make 1. We only have enough for 1.
Oh, lame.
So I noticed, Tom, that some of these vendors can only sell certain items.
What do you mean by that?
So I go to the weapons vendor, and I can sell all of my weapons except for like a lot of my staffs. And then I go to the general goods, and I can pretty much sell. I can sell like my swords and stuff.
Yeah, so it depends on what the vendor's willing to buy. So they're all they're all different, right?
Nice. Okay.
If that makes sense to you.
That
Putting
does
a
make sense to me.
a potion of diminution or diminution. Anyway, a potion of shrinkage in the party inventory if anybody wants it. Diminution.
You're muted.
I have one of those too, and I have a growth one too.
Ooh,
Growth.
I'm pretty diminution.
Oh, you should have the growth one.
Yeah, you already are diminutive.
Yeah.
Mysterio is here, by the way.
Oh. All right, so I got to do some narrative. Hold on.
Ew.
Board, Thomas, if you mind throwing me on the board. Oh, there I am. I found me. Sorry.
Put a potion of flying in there too, because I don't need it.
All right, there we go. All right. So Bing, are you done looking at the map? Did you want to head to the cathedral? Because it's literally right next door.
I mean, probably not until we're done with our quest.
Okay.
And so I think Madame Friona's is probably where we can rent a permanent room.
Awesome. So then I'm gonna close the map and pull you back to the other to the other place. But I will update the map now that we found your cathedral.
Awesome, thank you.
Yep. And we go back to this
Okay.
place here. All right, so we go back to here, and I
Ooh,
pull
potion
you
of
here.
flying.
Yeah, I don't need it.
So are you guys engaging with the vendors without talking to them? So rude.
Hey, I'm putting in the chat what I'm selling. I'm selling a few weapons.
So it looks like Noodle, you're talking to Sally.
Well, I just opened it. If you'd like me to wait, I would be glad to.
Well, let me just tell you this. See, Sally, when you get to talking to her, she's very engaging.
Hello, Sally.
There she is. So Sarah's actually, sorry, Sally. Sarah owns Sarah's Generally Good Goods. It's a cozy, well-organized shop that offers an assortment of everyday essentials and a sprinkling of curiosities for the discerning adventurer. Nestled in a quiet corner of the town, the store has a welcoming atmosphere with shelves stocked with everything from rations to rope to lantern to oil to the occasional oddity that catches Sarah's eye. Shop's owner, Sarah, is pragmatic and a cheerful human with a knack for making her customers feel right at home. Her auburn hair is often tied back with a simple ribbon. A bit of straw, a bit of sawdust or flour from her constant tinkering and baking. She has a reputation for her honest dealings and practical advice, often helping young adventurers plan their journeys with surprising insight into the dangers of the wild. And she looks at you and she's like, "What brings you here? What's your name?" "I'm Sarah. What's yours?"
Oh, they call me Noodle.
Yeah, that's delightful.
They call me Noodle.
Well, they call me Sarah. I know you generally get goods. This is the second shop my family has set up. I have my great aunt actually has a place over in the Badlands called it's a little oasis of a place. But hers is Sally's pretty good goods.
Pretty good goods.
Pretty
Pretty good goods.
Well, that's quite interesting. We may have to visit that place. I'm interested. Can I get how many potions of healing? It looks like you have one. I'd be interested in that.
I have more than that if you'd like more.
I don't know what you just said.
Oh, I said I have more. I have more potions and healing in the back. If you have any, you think of.
What?
She's Cajun.
Okay, so I take it the voice failed. Did it sound fine for a second?
Yeah, it sounded fine, but then like
It's almost like the vocal fry is turned up to 11, though.
Okay, hold on. Let me see something.
Is this better?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's still a little bit off-putting.
It's not as bad as if I were to constantly just like lower the pitch, right? It's just that's even weirder.
It sounds a
Anyway.
little bit like you're almost dead. Like
You're calling us
terminal
your
cancer
deathbed,
patient,
like,
kind of.
Yeah,
Oh, this one. Is this any better?
yeah.
She's
There we
totally
go, that's better.
stoned.
Well, I am Sarah.
There, that's better.
All right, dude. So, guys, you have to say, do like, say, like, look, man, you're looking for some potions of healing, right? Is that right?
Yes.
What kind of potions of healing are you looking for? Are you looking for superior, normal? You looking for entry level? You getting some like pretty heady shit. Like, how much healing are you looking for?
Yeah. What's the most powerful you have? Potion of
Oh,
healing.
you're gonna have to give me 2 shakes. I gotta go back and check it out. So give me one. I'll be right back. You should browse the. I get a set of toe rings over here. These toe rings are beautiful. I mean, they aren't magical, but they look nice on the beach.
Oh. Oh. Okay. All right. I'll wait right here. Thank you.
All right. I'll be right back. Where are these goddamn potions of healing? I gotta get my stuff together here. This is never gonna make any money if I don't have this stuff figured out. All right. So I have, yeah.
Do you need some like help? Do you need a little?
No, I'm good. Look, you guys got me. Like I'm just crashing, man. Like I need to get some. It's 5, something I haven't done yet. But I just have so much fun at this shop. I'm gonna head over to Friona's here shortly and just out. Get my eat going. Get my eat on. So yeah. So anyway, look, I got I only have one potion of supreme healing. It is bananas powerful, but it is bananas expensive, right? As a matter of fact, this isn't mine. This is this is sort of I'm on commission from Mario's Mystical Magic Menagerie. He tends to have this stuff. He's a couple down, but like oftentimes people come to me. So anyway, this thing it's gonna set you back like 1350 gold, right? 1,350 gold. But it does heal 10d4 plus 20.
Yeah, and you have one of those?
Well, yeah, I saw it. I mean, that's more money than I make in a week. If you want to go down a level,
make it in a day.
It's lucky. Like I got a couple more of superior healings. Like they're pretty badass. They're about 450 gold. But that's 8d4 plus 8. And I've got literally just a metric ton of just potions of healing. Right, like that'll help most of your minor boo-boos. Right. If your wiry friend there next to you, if you've laid out, you'll probably give him enough hit points to sort of like crawl like a baby away. But yeah. And then the only other one I have a couple of greater healings, which 150 gold, you get 44 plus 4. What can I hook you up with?
Yeah. Thank you for all of that information. You're quite thorough.
Ah, I love Thoreau.
Okay,
Man.
I'm gonna. Can I get?
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh my god! So the strongest one was what again? Just give me the price. Just the price.
Hold on. You just add it to my inventory.
Oh
I'm gonna add it to my inventory here. Okay, so you see it in the inventory now? I'm putting it on my shelves.
Oh, can't see. Yeah, all right. Well, thank you for that.
There you go.
Got a supreme. Ooh, yeah, that one's spicy. I think. And those superior are 450 a piece. That's the best you can do there.
Yeah. Like, do you have? I don't suppose Sally Goods, pretty good goods. You don't have a frequent shopper card for Murder, do you? Because it does work in this shop. Did I mention that my Aunt Sally using the Badlands?
Yeah. I think I'll take. Let's get this over with, and then
Okay.
maybe we'll have a cup of ale or a mug of ale or something. Okay, because I think you might need a little alcohol, hon.
Yeah.
Your little
drinking's bad for the noggin. It really is.
Yeah. So much worse than whatever you're doing. So I think I will take. Can I do 3 potions of healing and 2 superior?
Yeah, they're in my shop because I put them on my shelf. You can just grab them like normal.
You want me to just grab them?
Well, you know that you buy them from my shop.
Holy shit! Okay.
Are you looking at my goods? Yeah. It's a, I know. I know you've been talking about fun and sort of how I get your jazzes. I get it. Yeah, I'm a little out there sometimes, but I do run
Ma'am.
a store. I run a store, or a shop, if you will. I see you're admiring the pendant. I got that from my aunt. I have an aunt in the Netherlands.
At this point, Noodle's looking around for
Noodle.
anyone to come over and help her.
Your name is fun to say. Noodle.
Yeah.
Curious and I go like noodle. Yes.
Okay, I really would like the potions. How does platinum work? Like, how much gold is a platinum in real life? Like, what is it?
100 gold per platinum.
Yeah, what's your
Or
name?
is 100? Is it 100 or 10?
I think it's 10.
It's 10.
Sorry.
It's 10, but if you give it, I'll give you a platinum for 100 gold, man. Totally.
One platinum is how much gold?
10 gold.
All right. Well, we are close to the ATM, are we not? Back in the
I give change. Just
Oh my God.
you just buy it.
You know what? Could you get me, for the love of God?
Yeah.
You know what? I like that grater. I think I'll
Like
take.
you talk to yourself as much as I talk to me.
Give me 3 potions of healing, if you would.
All right.
How do we exchange this shit?
Please purchase them from my shop. I do feel like you know how to use my shop. Does anyone else know how to use a shop?
You know what? I'm gonna go recommend everyone I know to come here.
I do appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll tell them all about you.
Your large friend over there. Beautiful green woman. She bought a candle and some other stuff. Maybe she could help you purchase some things.
Yeah, did it go into my inventory?
No, you did. You bought it. You bought 3 potions of healing from me. That is lovely.
You know what? Sarah, you're generally good. Okay.
I am generally good.
Yeah, I'm gonna just.
You got that right. Because you can stop. You can stop. Like the title of my store is Sarah's generally good.
The bell is ringing.
Okay.
And
Will
I'm
you?
outside. I'm
come
no
back soon.
longer. I'm walking away. You have a good one. Maybe I'll see you at Madame Friona's. Okay.
All right.
Have a little nap, ma'am. Have a little nap.
I hate to ask, but can we talk to Slim?
Please?
Yes.
Oh no.
All right.
Yeah, I know.
Slim.
Let's see what we get.
So here we go. Here is in your narrative. Here we go. Scrolling down. That's a Slim. So, Slim's a smacktastic weapons is the go-to destination for adventurers seeking reliable, no-nonsense arms. With a bit of flair, tucked away in a bustling market square, the shops is a cacophony of clanging metal bursts of laughter and the occasional explosion from an experimental weapon or two. The shop's owner, Slim, is a wiry, scrappy half-orc with a perpetual smirk and an aura of roguish charm. I mean, he's a good-looking man. I think you guys all want to see him, I'm sure. Here you go. There he is.
Am I still in Sarah Hell? What?
Anyway, Slim's always ready to showcase his wares with enthusiastic demonstrations, sometimes to the alarm of his passerby. His motto, it doesn't pack a punch, it's not snacktastic, is scrawled proudly on a sign above the entrance. So, you want to talk to Slim, correct?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. Slim, where's the good stuff?
Yeah.
Well, Slim has the good stuff. What are you talking about?
You
Are you understanding, Slim? Or have I made a poor choice in voices?
Slam, are you a robot?
Good morning, Dave.
That's awesome.
I'm sorry, I had a frog in my throat. Is this better?
Oh my god, that's
Do
terrible.
you want to play a
sound like
game?
talking computer from a 1980s movie.
Yeah.
I haven't been giving up on this
Or-
voice mod thing.
Or
It's
Stephen
supposed to be so easy. I'm gonna figure out why it always sounds so crappy. Anyway,
I'm no longer that person. I'm just Slim. All right, so you asked for it. It's just me doing voices.
Yes,
So,
we love it.
so Slim looks at you like, hey, what can I do you for? Yeah, he's gonna be a hillbilly, you guys. Look at his overalls.
I thought at first you were doing the guy from the shitty Star Wars movie with their pod racing, the Watto. I thought you were doing
Oh, Watto. No, that's racist.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
like, so you sir, you insult. I'm sorry, madam, you insult me. Where's the good stuff? I've got the good stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking for something that is magically improved, perhaps. Some +1, +2 kind of stuff. Or maybe
Ooh,
something
interesting.
with magical effect.
When you say +1 or +2, what kind of base weapon we talking here?
Maybe a great axe.
A great axe. Great axe. Well, you see, I have a great axe.
I would say you have a decent axe.
Yeah. I see what you did there. Agreed. That was good. Very good. Yeah. So what you're looking for is something that you don't normally find on the main shelves. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me take a look. You said a +1.
Well, I've got a +1 great axe, so I'm looking for something, either a +2 great axe, a +3 great axe, or something with a great axe with some kind of effect. Or...
+1 great axe. So, you're looking for like any sort of like, an axe is non-specific. So you're looking for like a battle axe, like a berserker battle axe,
a two-handed weapon. I would also be interested if you've got any like fancy, kind of like, what do you call it? A glaive or a halberd. Like a +1 glaive or halberd, I think would be interesting. But then otherwise, like a +2 or better great axe.
Well, I let me see. I have a glaive. Let me put that in the inventory there for you. I have a glaive. I don't think it's what you're looking for. Now, that's super boring, right? But what I heard talks of you wanting something a little bit more special. My question, my friend, is I have one that is well beyond your reach fiscally, I would imagine. And I have another that might be within reach, but you said you're not interested in a +1. So here's my +1 halberd. It's in my inventory there.
All right.
Now, if you're just looking to do something interesting, I also have this gentleman. This is a vicious halblade. You have to look over there on that other table a little farther down. It's next to the trident and the war pick.
Mm-hmm.
But here in this, let me look around. Okay, so here in this in this case, this sort of a gold encrusted case. Let me pop this open, and you will see I also have a +3 halberd. But it's insane expensive.
Yep, that is expensive.
But you know what's written on the box is whether through demonic blessing, celestial bequeathment, crazed experiment, or skillful craft, this weapon has been enhanced to bring more bloodshed by the bearer. You have a bonus attack and damage rolls made with this weapon. So it's pretty significant. 1d10 plus 3 slashing, plus 5 to hit. It's going to set you back 16k.
Yeah, I feel like my identity is really wound up in axes. So if you have something unique in the axe department.
All right, hold on. Let me look in the back. You don't strike me as someone who would settle for a vicious great axe. It seems beneath you. Do you fight many giants?
Not so much, really.
Okay. Well. Okay. Well, here's the only two options I have, and then I'm gonna have to do something I don't like to do. But here's the Giant Slayer Battle Axe. I've only got one of these. Set you back about 7,000. And I also have the Giant Slayer Great Axe. And if you're really pressed and are just looking for a traditional great axe, I also just have a +2 great axe. That'll set you back about $4,000. The interesting thing about the Giant Slayer Battle Axe and Great Axe is you do get that +1 bonus to attack. But when you hit, if it's a giant, it takes an extra 2d6 of damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like, trolls, ettins, that sort of thing. You don't seem convinced. I think you may need to visit my friend Garrick. If you're looking for extra special, a little bit more on the shady side, Garrett's probably the man. He has his base inventory is kind of this stuff.
Oh, where is he? I didn't see him.
Garrett? Yeah, so Garrett's well, first off, you're gonna have to make nice with Madame Fiona. So Elam Garrick is he operates a shop out of her sub basement. So when you're in the basement, think a little lower and you'll be in good shape.
Oh wow. I totally walked through all of the basement. I didn't see anybody. Okay.
Nah, that's because Garrett's behind a secret door.
Oh.
And I can tell you that Garrett exists, but if you want the password, because it's part of Madame Fiona's, you had to go talk to her, and she will tell you where it is and what to say to get in.
Cool. Okay, well, I will go do that.
Awesome.
And I might be back. I'm gonna go do that first.
Yeah, I'm here. I can do custom work too. If there's something specific you want, you put in that order, and I can make it happen.
Okay.
So just think about it.
Right.
What about you, sir? Uh-oh. Looks like you're talking to Mario.
Creepy. I'm not talking to him yet. I was just looking at his photo.
Well, you walked over to Mario. So there's Mario. And everyone has to have this one full screen.
That's so terrible.
Okay.
And this is where I really want a voice for this one, but I'm not going to do it.
No, please don't. Don't do it.
Do it.
Does he want to tell you about how he's been microdosing shrooms?
I saw you talking to my friend Sarah down there. She's so awesome. Anyway, this is Mario's Magical Menagerie. Yeah, I know it's a cluttered and it's a colorful shop brimming with arcane curiosities, rare magical trinkets, and items of dubious polarization. Dubious. Anyway, as for proprietor, me, Mario, I'm an eccentric and flamboyant human with a flair for showmanship. You notice I'm draped in these flowing robes of mismatched colors and adorned with excessive, some say, a number of talisman. I greet every customer like I did you all, with an exaggerated flourish and a mischievous grin. A skilled merchant I am. Some have said I'm slightly questionable. I'm a bit of an enchanter. I have a knack for storytelling, and I often blur the line between truth and embellishment. But who doesn't? I've traveled to the plains in search of wares. I've adventures involving dragons and liches and bitches, honestly. And I have the occasional, bargain with a genie. Some items in my collection are genuine marvels. Others are just, eye candy. Anyway, you'll leave here wondering if I've sold you a priceless relic or a paperweight. Either way, you'll be delighted. Can I help you?
I bought a couple. I would like to. I just purchased from you a couple.
Alchemist Fire.
Alchemist Fire, yeah.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
I think so.
Just be careful about the, around the forests of Flan. We don't want them things burning down.
Like LA. Oh, terrible.
Wow. What is this? What is this LA you speak of?
Cool. I'm gonna go back. Can I sell some stuff to Slim? Do you want me to just do it myself?
Yeah, you can. I'll buy your stuff. Whatevs.
Oh wait, I'm not. No, I want to go to the weapons guy. That's the wrong guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to Madame Fiona too. Whenever.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there too.
Yeah, I want to see if anything can be done to make my verbena even better. So.
Yep. Same.
Anybody? Did they say Madame Fiona's the place to go if you want, to see if they can enhance a great weapon and make it better? We have to go there.
Well, Madame Fiona, a couple of you are in her shop, so you go in. This place is delightful. It's warm and cozy, and you're out of the fog. It smells a bit like scones up here. Just a couple of patrons. And as you walk in, out of the corner of your eye, Noodle, you see Mysterio, and he looks at you with huzzah, friend.
Is this the guy we sent off with the sending stones?
I have been here waiting for you. This stone did nothing. I've talked. They've thought me a madman. I see you're going hello, and nothing. Where have you been, Noodle?
Oh, we got ourselves. We've been working
on.
on.
Pickle.
We've been working on our situation. That's all.
One, Fiona, 2 pints for me and my friend. And Fiona sort of side eyes him and is like, I think you've had enough. Over there in the corner, talking into a rock. What a knucklehead. So you and Mysterio can chat for a second. Karen, you're talking to Madame Fiona. So we're gonna, and here is Fiona. Here's her picture. There you go.
She's cute.
Adores.
She's really cute.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't fuck with Madame Fiona, right? Yeah, so you've met her. She's a stout halfling. She's known for her hospitality and a keen eye for detail, right? This is where all rumors sort of run through Madame Fiona's tea kettle. You guys are all up at the bar, and she says, you're back. I recognize you. I believe my friend Spanky brought you here at one point. Fresh off the dock, smelling of salt in the sea. All of my voices start sounding like anyone you know who they sound like? Anyone?
Okay.
Now, Murders in the Building. What's that guy's name?
Martin Short.
Martin Short, but he has a character, a heavy character.
Oh,
All my
Jiminy
characters
Glick.
sounded like him. Jiminy Glick.
yeah, Jiminy Glick, yeah.
I have Hillbilly. I have other voices that are dated and no longer appropriate in Jiminy Glick. So yes. So anyway, Fiona gives you guys all a pull from her ale on the house, returning customers. I'm just so happy to see that you've survived your adventures. You remembered that you started here, you returned a dragon egg for Spanky and got yourself involved in some shenanigans at a temple where you were messing with a coffin and gases were released. Oh, the stories that she's heard.
Yeah. Good times.
That's all I could pull you guys from 4 years ago. My brain was running out of those memories. Last I heard, you were on a boat to Neverwinter.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you might notice that we're quite a few levels more than we were last time we're here, and we're looking. For
yes. Have you begun modeling?
Yes.
You've quite grown up in the in-game time of 3 months, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, she makes small talk with you, occasionally stepping aside and excusing herself to deliver some beers. She gives Mysterio and a noodle of beer, and she's like, do you know him? He's rented a room here, and he just keeps waiting for his friends, and he just mutters to himself. He talks into a rock. He's not sure why he's here all the time. But he knows he's supposed to be here. Something. It's very odd. He dresses like a clown. Anyway. He's quite the character. He's not caused any trouble, mind you. We're just trying to figure out who the heck is he?
I don't remember.
Yeah, he was the one. This is an aside to everybody else. Wasn't he the one who kidnapped Nick a long time ago?
Yeah, he kidnapped Nick.
Yes.
Yeah. And we sent him to do something, but what was it?
Right. We opted to not kill him.
Yeah, because we had to talk Karen out of taking his hat, remember?
Ah.
Maybe Karen wants his hat now.
I totally forgot.
Oh, the things that have happened in 4 days.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's interesting. I just realized that the cameraman can no longer see the map. It's all black.
Fabio, you are
Is
on
it black?
fire.
Fabio's
on fire
Yeah.
potioning.
Not black.
I'm making so many things and having so much fun.
I can see. I'm watching the chat. It's so awesome to see it all.
How are you building all that stuff? Do you have all those ingredients?
We dumped everything in storage.
Yeah, we dumped it all.
Yeah, so we got one
And
crafter. Awesome.
And I've hoarded it all.
Yes.
Whoa, Potion of Heroism is amazing.
I don't know what you're making.
I know.
but-
I saw that. I'm like, I want to grab that.
Take it, because I actually is it in my inventory, or do I have to give it to people?
You might have to.
It's in your inventory.
Okay. Well, of the stuff I've made, if you want something, let me know.
Yeah, I'm game for the Potion of Heroism, but if Karen wants it too.
I actually have 2 of them.
Oh well, then there you go, easy peasy.
Well, I want to hear what Madame Fiona has to say, so I'm going to leave Mysterio for a moment and meet up with the group.
Madam
can't
Fiona,
click on
do
her,
you have, we've heard that there's somebody with specialty goods in the basement. Can you help us out? We would love to peruse the more advanced wares.
Mm-hmm.
You got cash.
Yes. Well, cash. What? Your money's no good here unless you're renting a room or buying food or booze. You're friends with Spanky, which is kind of good enough for me. Ah, good. Sorry. My friend, the game master, just noticed that the level's finally fucking loaded. So I wonder how long that was recording a black screen. Fuck! It's like the year 1, week 2 all over again, you guys. There we go. Anyway, so you've met with Garrick before, down in the basement, right?
Mm-hmm.
You recall?
Have we?
Yeah. You did. It was it was several floors down. You had to go sort of through some back ways. But here's the deal. So Garrick is on the sub basement. So if you go down one level, you'll know if you go down one level, you'll be in what's the basement. Now, basement's a loose term because this is a my building's built into sort of the side of a hill here. Right, so your basement's really arguably the ground floor, but we call this the ground floor. I don't know. Above us, is a level 1 of rooms and a level 2 of rooms. So there's 2 levels of rooms. The upper area is really the penthouse suite. It can be rented as a whole. It's pretty lovely. But anyway, below the basement, you can get there a number of ways. But in the kitchen area, there's a stairway. There's a stairway that goes down to a kitchen area, and you'll see on the south wall a metal door, and that metal door, that's Garrick.
All right.
And just knock, and he'll answer, but you'll need the password.
Password.
Yes. And it's a password that only Garrick could come up with. You could ask him. He's got a very storied past. But the password is, now lean in. Lean in.
Password?
And no, Garrick would never. Rumors are Garrick used to be a spy. Right.
Is it spy?
Do you want me to tell you the password? Because keep interrupting me, young man. I'm going to put you in timeout over in that corner.
Ooh,
So
special rooms.
So lean in, because this is only for your ears. These other patrons, they haven't earned their way into Garrick the Taylor's area. The password is the phrase, "Never tell the same lie twice." He tells me that's something he lives by. Never tell the same lie twice.
All right.
And I will know if you are true Star Wars fans or Deep Space Nine fans, but that's one of his most famous lines. Never tell.
The same.
He said that to Dr. Bashir, another one of my favorite characters. In fact, I think their little relationship was adorable. Anywho.
I do too. I thought you were going to say the password
Adorable
was
is one
obsidian.
way to put it. Fucking
What was what?
Obsidian.
Obsidian. What were you saying, Cliff?
Kieran? I was saying adorable is a very gentle way of putting it. I think it's like,
Yeah, there's some overtones.
All right. All right. I went down one level.
Did it work?
What door did you go through? This one?
He went through down the stairway to the north. Yes, you head down the stairs to the north there.
Okay.
Past Spanky over here and Mysterio. Listen, Mysterio, I'll be back. I like that hat. I may want to take it from you.
Well, would you like me to stay here? I see you're going upstairs.
Oh, look.
I'm going downstairs. Didn't you say
go.
downstairs?
That's upstairs. Look at how the stairs go up. You're silly, Noodle.
All right. So
I'll be here.
Mysterio, be back. Stay
I'll order
there.
some food,
almost-
some
I'm almost
scones,
done
some
with
scones, right?
Almost done with you.
Now, I'm sure you'll all realize at this point that
If you say we're in
you what?
if you say we're in combat, Lord of mercy.
No.
Where's
I'm just trying to figure out where you guys are. I'm trying to track you guys. It doesn't tell me what level you were on.
I'm all the way in the
We're in
basement.
We're in the kitchen. Yeah, we're in the kitchen.
Oh, you made it all the way down.
Oh crap! I want to be with them, but
Oh my lord.
Santa said hello. So Karen, you're in the you are in the basement.
It's over here, Skylar.
Yeah, just be careful. To the east of Santa is the bathroom, and I believe there's some people going potty.
Oh my god.
Now, one thing that Madame Fiona mentioned to you guys under her breath was that her inn's full of secrets, secret passages, whatever else. Kieran, you saw there's a stairway going down outside, and there's another stairway going down. And Stephen, have you made it down?
Nick in the kitchen. I'm trying to go. I think I found it over here.
Yes,
Oh.
you guys are at the door to.
The
But
password.
I'm not gonna open it until the rest of your party's there. If that's indeed what you guys are gonna do.
I don't know.
down there.
where-
I'm gonna go bio break, but never tell a lie. The same lie twice.
Okay.
So are you trying? Are you
how do we
trying to make
get
your way
there?
down?
Yeah, how do we get there?
Okay. What level are you on?
We're on the main floor.
Main floor with Madame Friona, or the one with Santa?
Madame Friona.
All right. So
Go
what Madame
north.
Friona says, love, love, love. Here's the directions. Yes. Head down those stairs that you're at right now. Just head down those stairs. Follow that young elf lady. And it should pop up things saying, do you want to go down?
Ah, okay.
All right. And that will take you to the basement. And now head down. Oh, welcome. Enjoy the drinks and scones. I've opened a tab. Come to Flan. Have some drinks. Have some fun.
Have a few laughs.
All right. So now that you're there,
So we're
there's
Oh.
another stairway that heads down. Hold on. There's two ways. So Madame Friona tells you you can either go down the stairs behind my bar, because it's not for customers typically, or there's some stairs outside on the docks that head down as well.
Okay.
That's
Go
really
out
that's
that
where,
way?
that's where some of our deliveries come through.
What stairs?
Go right by where you are, Fabia.
Out that door.
Oh, those little stairs. Okay.
And you step outside, you see some people fishing and all that good stuff. You're in the kitchen. Now, you are allowed to do just like any other place. You can do investigations, whatever else. But Madame Friona will view taking things without her permission as stealing. So I just want to give you guys that heads up. And when Steven gets back, well, I have Garrick all ready to roll. Is everyone down here? I'm gonna officially load the scene now. There it is. So everybody should be down here.
Sure.
So this is all, you guys sort of get an idea of like just sort of how large and sort of wonderful Madame Friona's tea kettle actually is, right? There's different levels, very organized, right? Her food prep and all this is down here. You don't get the food smell, like the prep smell upstairs. Very, very thoughtful, very demure. We'll say one last time before the TikTok ban. Yeah. And there you go. So you're at the gate. And shall we wait for Steven?
No.
Anything you guys want to know?
What's the best dish they make here?
Well, it's not so much a dish. Madame Friona, the cook, is saying to you, Madame Friona makes, we make the best scones in Flan. The best scones, but typically more of a breakfast thing. You can't go wrong with the mutton. Mutton's good. As my pappy said, nothing wrong with mutton. Yeah,
That's glad he said that.
he did. He said lots of things. He said busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest.
Nice.
Yeah, said he gave me some sage advice. It was when life hands you a shit sandwich, take big bites. Yeah. Sweating like a whore on Sunday? Come on. None of these resonating? None of you have pappies?
No.
Well, Forgot that I was gonna have a drink, and my ice cube melted into a normal size ice cube.
Aw.
That's a shame, but I'm still gonna push this button here. Alrighty. I'm gonna have the last of my holiday old fashions with a bit of dried ginger. Although I always preferred Marianne. All right. I think I think Steven's taking a dump. We're gonna move on.
Yeah.
No, he's probably checking on the kids.
Right.
All right. So who's at the door? It looks like it's Nick and Steven. I mean, Nick and Stefanos. Not Stefanos. Wrong team. There's a person named Stefanos near the group. Nick and Skylar Blackthorn are at the door. What do you do?
Should we utter the password?
And what is the password, Nick? Nick just stuffed his mouth with food.
Never tell us they
I knock on the door.
Yes.
Never
And I look
tell
around
twice.
and I say, never tell the same lie twice.
And a little window in the door opens up, and you see these sort of older eyes that have seen some things look through and said, wiser words were never spoken. And you hear the door unlock, and he says, come in.
Oh, he doesn't look like I thought he would.
I figured you'd say that. So as you descend into this hidden room, the air grows cooler and the noise of the in above sort of fades away. The room is filled with the soft glow of lantern light and is casting long shadows on the walls. Garrick, a wiry half-elf in a well-tailored suit, greets you with a charming smile. His shop is filled with fine garments and hidden compartments, hinting at his true trade. Elim, and is that Noodle? Is it Elim or Elim? I never did know because I don't think you heard his first name but once in the whole show. Anyway,
I think it is Eli. I don't. Yeah.
I gotta have to watch that series again.
When he was with his dad, I think that's when we heard it.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, Garrick's shop is Garrick's alterations and acquisitions. Now, even though you guys, he does. He is the go-to person for dubious weapons, potions, and other items. He's an amazing tailor, right? He's renowned. So, outside of this room, he does have a tailor shop in Flan that you can visit and actually have finely crafted clothes, or you could, consult with him on armor and robes and whatever else. But he's fantastic. Anyway. His true trade lies not in just the garments he sells, but in information he gathers and the rare good he procures. Oh, there's a broken image. That bugs me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. So, you're here. And you can see that he does have stuff above board, right? He is a shop. His stuff is expensive. But there's a little thing that if you buy something from him, if you buy something from him, he will actually buy things from you at above market value.
Oh, yeah.
Right, because his true trade is not in the money he makes off of the nickety knack stuff, right? He ends up repurposing this stuff to Sarah, right, or upstairs to his good friend Slim.
He's got some good stuff for you, Nick. He's got a wand and stuff.
Yeah, I was seeing that. I'm liking that scimitar, but it's super expensive.
Friends. So here's how this works. I have some items, right? And mostly these items are here to show that this shop is not like other shops, right? You're going to find some things that can hurt people, right? Or help people. So there's trust here. I have other items, but you'll need to be very specific what you're after. I'm not going to play a guessing game where you say, I want a strong axe, or I want a magic this or a magic that, right? You need to sort of kind of know what you want. And I probably can either get it for you or I may have it myself. But not all of my goods are out here. Now, we're not just talking about +1 weapons. We're talking about weapons from the other planes and bizarre world. So, I have weapons that are rare. I have weapons that are uncommon. I have weapons that shouldn't exist. I have potions. I have devices and contraptions. I have a little mechanical man named TikTok that'll follow you around.
Okay.
Not a talkative group.
We'll do research.
I don't want to usurp anybody because I know Karen wanted to come down here for a purpose, so I was just waiting my phone.
Well, while you're browsing, I'm going to go over to my phonograph over here. And does anyone mind if I turn off this god-awful Christmas music? The season is over, and I'm tired of hearing, pardon my French, but fucking Christmas music. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
You're right.
All right, first this has to go. Enjoy the silence. 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 You guys ever hear the song Fruit Salad? It's a little avant-garde. Here, check it out. A friend of mine, he plays this.
Have you heard Gravy on My Chicken Wings?
I have not.
Taste the Biscuit. Have you heard of Taste the Biscuit?
Yeah. Biscuit.
The classic. I like the metal cover version of that.
While everybody's waiting, I have a question for you, Mr. Garrett.
Yeah. But first you gotta tell me, you digging this fruit salad?
I am indeed. Thank you.
It's royalty free.
So, I take out my verbena.
Okay.
So I want to show him.
All right, let me pull up verbena.
Yeah. Is there anything
Fruit salad.
you could make this more powerful? Do you think? Powerful,
let me.
More deadly.
All right, so he's gonna look at your. I'm looking at Madame Fiona. I'm not looking at you. Sorry, you look a little bit like Madame Fiona. Here we go.
Thank you.
I kid. All right. Let's see. It says this weapon is wonderful. Did you name it, or was it named verbena?
No, I named it. I did.
It is. It's delightful. Do you know what the base weapon was?
It's a dwarven thrower, I believe, wasn't it? Can't remember. It's been so long. It was it is bound to me.
It sure is. I can see that. It's almost as if it doesn't want me to hold it, but I've yet to meet a weapon that will not let me fondle it. I joke. Yeah, so this, I don't know how you came upon this weapon, but this is a legendary weapon. I can hold it, but I couldn't possibly wield this.
Correct.
You must have a very pure heart.
Well, I do try. I'm learning more and more every day, if I'm honest. But is there any way, so do you feel that because it's bound to me, there's no way for you to enhance it at all? Make it a little deadlier?
Oh, I could always enhance. You wouldn't want to part with it. I know it's worth 20,000 gold.
No, it was meant for me. Is what I can tell you. It was meant for me.
Okay, so it looks like, let's look at what it does. right? It's got a +3 bonus to attack, right? Which is pretty incredible. Like you're not going to get much better than that. There is no +8, right? You get into banana nut bread town for that. It's a martial hammer. +3 is single-handed. That's pretty awesome. On a hit, it does 1d8 bludgeoning plus 1d8 lightning plus 1d8 thunder.
Yes.
Well, that's pretty incredible. How often do you fight outside?
Not often as of late.
Ah.
But I know that I can call the lightning 3 times a day, but I don't necessarily have to be outside.
Interesting.
So let's see.
Let's see what else. You can throw this hammer, right? Like what, 30 to 90 feet?
Yep.
And it returns to you. You can call lightning?
Yep.
That's pretty incredible. So the only place that I could see you like us sort of tweaking a little bit would possibly be on the base damage, on that 1d8 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Something this mighty probably could do potentially more damage. So it's 1d8 plus 5, right? Bludgeoning. So best case scenario, 13 damage. What kind of monsters do you fight?
Garrick, you name it, we fight it.
So is 12 to 13 damage? Is that a good amount of damage compared to your kin?
I would say that would give me, since I'm more of the healer, and so when I get a chance to lay the smack down, I kind of want to make it count, you know?
Yeah, I do know. So you're the reluctant bringer of pain.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. My time on Cardassian. Oh, I don't want to get into it.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I can do this for you. It's going to take some time. You're going to have to leave me the hammer, though. Do you trust Garrick?
Oh, I do trust you, but we are in the middle of an important quest, and I
think we could swing it.
You think we can do without Verbena?
Well, I can have it done by midnight.
Oh, I thought I was going to have to go back to the mines without.
No, you'll just need to look around to me. I can do many things here. I can infuse it. I can do what I need to do. I can work with Slim on any sort of the metal work. It's going to cost you a pretty penny. And I can't guarantee how much I'll give you base, but it'll be more than what you have now.
Okay.
That's the Garrick guarantee. There are no returns though. Once we do this weapon is, it's changed, for good or for bad. So, but happy to do what we need to do.
I don't think you should change it. It's a good weapon as is.
But when I get to swing it, I want to swing it. I don't want to. 1d8, I guess.
The other option is you could look at my wares and sell this to me.
I cannot sell this to you.
I mean, there's so many people that would take a +9 to hit weapon. I mean, you're pretty much guaranteed, for your at least low to moderate monsters, if you will. You're pretty much guaranteed to hit.
Yeah.
But it's that 1d8 bludgeoning just doesn't, 1d8 plus 5 just doesn't feel worthy.
Yeah.
It's kind of an outdoor hammer, huh?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Why don't you if I'll step over here and I'm going to let you speak to somebody else and I'll think on it.
No worries.
Thank you for your time.
You are most welcome, Noodle. Anyone else need some help?
Sell some stuff. But Karen, do you want to go first?
Sure.
Well, sir, your friend here, I wouldn't buy from me yet. If someone purchases something, I'm going to give you a much better deal. I tend to give 105% of the base value if you're buying it from me. But if you're buying it from me, you'll need the money. Let's be frank.
Yeah. Go for it, Karen.
I'd rather
All
be
right.
Steve.
I am looking for a unique great axe, something that's +2 with some additional, probably magical damage, like extra 1d8 or something of like fire damage or cold damage.
Hmm. But it has to be an axe.
Yeah, I'm kind of wound up like my personality is really wound up in a great axe. Yeah, but
Let me see here. I don't have all of my goods memorized. While I'm doing this, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself and what you've been up to?
It's a lich girl, and it's going to fall because you know it don't matter.
So what brings you to Flan?
we're doing a job for Santa.
Mm-hmm.
Santa.
No, this is not an axe. This is a bell. That will not work. Don't suppose you need a fancy hat? No?
I do like hats, but not really.
All right. All right. I have something. But let me see if there's strings attached. So I have something called Amorphous Alloy Great Axe. So rumor speaks of this hideous hellsmiths that wield weapons of molten metal. Now, shaping this specialized alloy to their own whim and crafting weapons for friends at its side, when you attune to this weapon, you can safely touch and carry the blade through anyone within 5 feet. They feel an unbearable heat emanating from it. You have a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this rolls made with this weapon. So its normal shape, what you see is a great sword or a great axe or a glaive. What you imagine is what it becomes. Once per round, when you hit with this attack with this weapon, you gain 1 charge of Hellsmith's heat up to a maximum of 5. If you do not hit with an attack, the weapon during your turn, you lose that charge. Right, it goes back down to 0. This should sound somewhat familiar.
Yeah.
So for each charge, add +1 fire damage to any successful attacks with this weapon. When you're at 5 charges of heat, you can use it to emit a wave of scorching air around you and change the form of this weapon. Creatures within 20 feet of you must make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw, or they take 3d8 fire damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful. You can then choose to change the weapon into whatever you want. It sounds like you're sort of fixated on a great axe, but there you go. But that is the Amorphous Alloy. What else do I have in the Great Axe world? How about this fruit salad, you guys? The song is an earworm, isn't it? All right. That's not good. Let's look at my very rare men's spear. No, nothing there. No axes. All right, rare. Short swords. Nothing there. All right, let's look at legendary. I do have something called Bloodlust. I have the sword version, but I could get the axe version if needed. So, well,
tell me about that one. That one sounds pretty interesting. That sounds like a thing for me.
Well, it's a legendary weapon, right? Foreboding emanates from this. Well, we'll say great axe from you. There's something very alluring about it. The whispers, as you know, you place this close in your hand, promise you power if you serve. You have a +3 bonus on attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. All damage dealt by attacks made with this weapon are necrotic damage. When you hit a creature with an attack with this weapon, you can force it to succeed a saving throw, a DC 16 saving throw, strength, or reduce its strength score by 1d4. Now, hold on, there's more. The Great Axe seems to siphon the strength into it, and when it has drained to a total of 15 strength in this way, the weapon grows in length, allowing you to deal 2d4 necrotic damage with an attack instead of the base 1d4. When it is drained a total of 30 strengths this way, it grows again, allowing you to do 3d4, and so on. When it has drained a total of 60 strengths this way, it grows to a final time, allowing you to do 44 additional necrotic damage with an attack. Creatures that have their strength drained by this weapon become immune to strength drain, and they regain any strength they lost after completing a long rest. So arguably, you could hit one of your friends here and grow your sword right before a long rest. Just saying. That is the Garrick promise. Now, all good things come with a curse, right? So this weapon is cursed with the spirit of a great evil, and becoming attuned to it extends that curse to you. Until the curse is broken, you are unwilling to part with this weapon, and you must keep it close to you. It will, you're going to jealously guard this thing. When you complete a long rest, roll a D100. If the result is less than the amount of the total strength drained by this weapon, you gain a level of exhaustion. The good with the bad. I could send this to the chat. Would that be easier?
Yeah, that'd be useful. Yeah.
I think.
Karen, you want to check that out and think about it, and I can ask a couple questions?
Sure.
Well, I got to figure out how to send this to the chat. Send to chat. What's it say? Oh, it's trying to roll it. Let me see if I can just drag it over there. See if you have access to that. Oh, it says I'm Noodle. Oh, because I had Noodle selected.
That worked.
That's Bloodlust.
Do you, before we move on, do you have a price in mind for this?
Do I have a what?
Price.
A price.
In mind.
It depends on how serious you are and what modifications we need to do to make it a great axe. See, the Noodles was 20,000 gold. This is probably pushing up around 17,000 gold.
Okay.
You say okay as if you're made of gold. I like you.
Yeah, I could swing that.
Don't forget, we can get a bulk deal, man. We're gonna buy a lot of stuff, possibly.
Yeah.
Sir, you had a question?
Yes, I did. I am traveling with a level 13 barbarian, and while I'm very happy with my current weapon, I am actually interested in purchasing some armor so I can take the punches like my beautiful friend here named Karen. I'm looking for maybe some adamantium armor or something comparable. Right now, I'm sporting a Dragon Guard, 15 AC. Gives me a +1, which is good, but I'm looking for something a little bit more special. Adamantium would be great. Anything with some sort of qualities to it that can help me kind of keep up with my female friend here, and not in a sexual kind of way, just in an adventuring buddy sort of way.
quick question: Can you guys see? Can you guys see when in the shop before you buy something? Does it let you look at the item before you purchase it, or does it just
Yes.
you just see the name?
You have to scroll over to sell to actually, or scroll over to buy it. I think to actually
You can click on the
to buy it.
If you click on it, it opens up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I think what I should have done is just put all of these crazy things in here, and you could have looked at his merchandise.
Well, I thought
I'll
it
do
was
that
kind of hidden. I thought you were enjoying the banter.
I am. I'm just feeling like you guys are probably not enjoying me looking through 5,000 compendiums trying to find a great axe. Is this a great axe? Is this a great axe? Because I don't know if you guys realize this, but I can't just search for like cool great axe. Right?
Well, yeah. Well, I guess I was kind of like wondering, just from a role playing perspective, would there be specific like legendary items that we would know by name that we could ask for, or do we need to shop more?
Yeah, so let's set some expectations. So there's things you can buy, which are shit weapons to amazing normal weapons, and there's a body of pretty common magically charged weapons like your +1s and whatever else, right? Then there's sort of the black market, these weapons, right? So these are like Billy the Club that Bing has. That's it comes from a maker named Abysmal, right? And so it's like sort of like banana weapons. A lot of these weapons are incredibly powerful, but they usually come with some sort of weird version, like you have to listen to Billy, right? Or you're cursed, right? Or whatever else. But it's usually a pretty good trade-off. Like the third way you can do things is what Noodle's thinking about, which is like, I have a thing, I'd like to make this thing more badass. What can we do? And that means a little crafting is going to happen, and we can make that happen as well. And then there's complete custom, which is like, I want a great axe, and here's what I want it to be able to do. Right? And that's probably going to be your most expensive route because it's pure custom made. But like all of those are possible. But with that, you have to sort of design it, and I think that's part of the shopping. Like if you want like normal sort of badassery, like you can buy it, right? Or you can get it through a quest, or sometimes you find stuff. Otherwise it's sort of browsing what's available, modifying it. So what you're talking about right now, Karen, is taking a sword and having them sort of warped. One of them could be a great axe. The other one you'd have to sort of make into a great axe, like take those properties and sort of transform it to a great axe. But yeah. But meanwhile, aside, I'm looking. So we have. So are you looking for shields or just armor?
And adamantium armor, to be specific. Not legendary, but if you have a legendary version of it, but definitely accessible, I would think, with someone with your expertise and resources.
All right, so I gotta see if there's any. Oh, that's not the right search here. Hold on. How do you spell adamantium? Because it's not coming up for me.
Well, I will put it in chat.
Is this something that exists?
Yeah.
By the way,
sure. Super common.
Adamantium. I love that. By the way, because here's what like the hardest thing is what you just asked me to do, which is I want a thing that is made out of this other material. Because I don't like, there's no way to search for that unless it's in the name adamantium, right? Like unless it says adamantium armor.
Usually
Yeah.
it does.
Okay.
Yeah, I just put in the chat. It's adamantium.
Oh, adamantium.
Ah, he does have some stuff.
I figured somewhat.
These are pretty normal, right? So, you're looking at you look for plate or ring or splint. What are you looking for?
Plate. I'm wearing a medium armor now. But again, they do make enhanced versions of the armor. So if you have anything that is enhanced, that would be.
Well, I will look now that I've you've piqued my interest, sir. he says, scrambling to find, there it is, items. What do people that don't have like 46-inch screens do?
Suffer.
Yeah.
Viagra?
Two screening it,
All right, so here's what we got.
double
I've got-
screening it.
Are you looking for heavy or medium armor?
I'll take a look at both of them, and I can inspect the. If there's a, I'd rather have medium armor with some enhanced properties. Because my party gets very upset when I sneak around and I'm always.
So there's plate. Do you see that?
What do we look at? And this is just straight up adamantium plate, no magical.
Yeah, that's your base, right? So
base.
I'm looking to see if I have anything more special than that. I think I need a DJ here because this song is starting to. It was good at first, but I don't know, man.
That would be interesting if someone specialized in DJing D&D parties.
Oh,
That'd be awesome.
I bet there is.
I bet there is.
They already have like caves that you can rent. Like, what were the caves we found, or you guys found that were you could rent them out and actually play like a dungeon, Dungeons and Dragons game. Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
and then you get the D&D DJ. The D&D
The DJ.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like how did that not come right off the tongue? All right, so here's what we got here for you. I have special armors, right, for commission, or that you can buy. But it's none of them are guaranteed to be adamantium. However, we can do a custom rush for you. It's going to take 6 to 8 hours, depending on what you need to have done. If it's super excessive, it may take days or weeks. But you mentioned something about wanting to be stealth. So you're looking for some plate armor that does not trigger noise. You want a silent plate, is it what I'm hearing?
That would be amazing. And anything, around 16 to 18 AC, that would be amazing.
What is this at base?
Right now I'm base 15 with a +1. And
so you'll get, look, if you buy just the normal plate.
It's 18.
Yeah, it's 18 by itself.
Mm-hmm. But if you magically imbue it with something sweet.
So you're talking we're stacking, right? So if you want it to be silent, and do other things.
Silent and deadly.
Yes, if you want it to smell like a fart.
Really bad. That's the curse part.
Anyone within 20 feet of you is instantly disgusted.
That's the curse.
Anyone within 10 feet has the urge to pull your finger.
Silent and invisible, but really smelly.
Yes. Yes. My father on Cardassia used to call those a secret Sam. Yes, he liked to drink Stroh's, and Stroh's was the worst fart-producing ale known to man. Maybe Meisterbrau or Pabst would be worse, but a Stroh's fart will lay you out and you'll lose your lunch.
I put a bunch of the stuff that I made in the party storage. If you guys want to look, I did make these things called peppers.
Yeah, what's
and you get 3 temporary hit points when you eat them.
Ooh.
So I made enough for all of us to have 2.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome.
Have you been crafting this whole time?
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah, she's on it.
See the chat thread. It's crazy to watch it all go up.
I mean, how much did you gather?
Oh, well, everybody.
Oh, they all pooled it, and I made stuff. The midnight oil is pretty cool too.
Yeah, I was reading that.
So Skylar, what's our plan here? You want to look at some of my existing stuff, or you looking to do what you need to do?
I would be more than happy to take the adamantium 18 off your thing if you have anything that's imbued with magical qualities or provides more stealth for the team.
Well, I'd have to custom that, my friend.
Do you have
Is that something you're interested in?
Do you have anything off the shelf adamantium other than the one you showed me?
Not adamantium. I can't. I have all sorts of things. I have all sorts of things off the shelf, but I can't guarantee adamantium.
Can you throw a couple in there that are around 16, 17, 18? I'll just peruse them while my friends can shop. And
that sounds easy enough. But I must peruse before you can peruse. Now, I urge you. I'm going to give you my card, you guys. It's a magical card. The next time you come to Garrett, you know you're coming to Garrett. Alterations and acquisitions. Send me your order in advance. What are you looking for? And I'll be ready for these things. Right? Look, I'm getting old and my noggin's not as firing on all cylinders as it used to. But I would be more prepared with what you need, but let me see what we got here. What is this?
Well, Karen, what are you thinking about doing? You going to buy that thing?
I need to ask some more questions about it.
Well, first I have to ask your friend here. Are you a spellcaster?
I am not.
Oh, too bad.
But I have a spellcaster in the group who's could probably use it.
Well, let me throw something scary that he can look at. This is an interesting. There it is. And here's another interesting thing I have.
Mortal Hold.
Now this isn't really for you. It's not so much. It's a heavy armor. 20 AC. The Time Winders, but it is. We'd have to negotiate. This is pretty exceptional.
I'm just reading about this. Oh, this is interesting.
Yes, I know.
Oh, the best thing is you get intelligence because I'm a dumbass.
What else do I have? Now, I have my stuff changes all the time. Was anyone interested in Tip Tap? I love me some Tip Tap.
What is Tip Tap?
Oh, the character.
Oh.
This is awesome.
Hold on, I'm still looking for more armor, and then I'm going to answer your questions, my green friend.
Oh, this is interesting. What do you think of this Time Winder one, Karen? It's pretty cool.
This is exactly what you're looking for, but I wouldn't be a salesman if I didn't give you this. Are any of you accident prone?
Nick Maylock.
Nick, my friend, you might want to consider the no-fall knapsack. Do you want to see what I'm making for Santa, who I heard was upstairs? I call it the hideaway sleigh.
Yeah, but this the no-fall knapsack is like if you're falling off of a cliff.
Hey, man, you never know.
And not tripping down a flight of stairs.
My green friend, I know you're looking for. I know you're looking for a great axe. But are you looking for any sort of beneficial outerwear? For instance, have you heard of Furious Fists?
What is that?
Well, let me tell you. These things are infused with metal, and it's this perpetual state of oxidation, and this rust continually flakes off and falls from almost harmlessly disappearing a moment later. For 1 hour after wrapping your fists with these claws, you taste iron. Now, while attuned to these, you gain +1 bonus on attack rolls and damage rolls you make with unarmed strikes. I mean, are you slapping people often?
Not so much. Yeah.
Oh, then this might not work for you.
Yeah, some monk stuff right here.
Yeah, but you seem like someone who would delight in slapping someone.
There isn't enough slapping in our lives.
Yeah, you don't seem like a slapping crew. What else we got? I'm almost done looking through my inventory. And anyone else looking for things so that I don't go through this one at a time?
Yeah, can I talk maybe about a custom job or kind of like
what job?
making an improvement to a weapon I'm already pretty attached to?
Well, you can, but do you like the phrase, have you stayed at the Regency? Because you'd be muttering that with this great axe.
Whoa, opulent even.
But I did cut you off, sir.
That's nice.
Now, you've been quiet there, friend.
That's pretty crazy, actually. I don't think it's. I think. Well, I don't know. Interesting.
Hey, Ranger, I'm gonna call you Yanni. Do you like small animals?
Yeah.
I bet you love the capybarage.
God. That's awesome. Tom's having so much fun searching for this stuff.
Well, anytime I see something weird, I
How much you want for the time armor?
I'll have to come back to it and just let me look in just a second.
Yeah, that one was pretty cool, actually. Being under haste all the time would be awesome.
Yeah. It's kind of fun. I might, just something different. And I don't want Thomas to look anymore because he'll probably go,
Well, I know you're looking for a great. There's also this guy here that we could potentially turn into a great axe.
Let's see.
And other than that, my friends, although, have you ever wanted to see see your fighter friend here dressed as a turtle? Have you ever wanted him to have to say "Cowabunga" every time he's attacked? Yes.
Oh, it's a shield.
Oh, I like it.
Not good for a two-handed weapon, though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right.
What happened to Christy?
Oh, she dropped.
No, she wasn't feeling good. She was barely going to be on.
Oh, okay.
And I think that's about, other than custom, that's about all he has. The next time you come, Garrett tells you he's going to put this stuff in a catalog. But you'll notice that nothing has prices because everything is negotiable.
All right, let's do this. How much you want for the time armor?
Time winders.
Time winders.
Well, what do you think is a fair price, friend?
I've got some incredible swords that I think you'll like, so I can tell you what I got. You can buy them. I got some pretty legendary stuff to sell.
Well, I'm happy to buy them, but this thing's going to set you back probably. Extremely complex. It gives you 20 AC. You're probably looking at 30,000 gold for this.
Do you also take diamonds and gold?
Probably.
Okay. Well, yeah. Let me sell you some stuff.
If you promise to buy something,
I'm gonna buy the time thing. Let's do it.
All right.
30,000 is pretty high. I think you might want to negotiate a little bit down from there. But let me.
I'm going to give you. You're a special guy to me, so I'm going to give you 110% for anything you sell to me. If you're buying this, matter of fact, I'm going to knock this to 115. And
wait, it went from 30,000 to 15,000.
No. I said I'm going to buy things at you for a loss of an extra 15%. So basically, I'm going to give you the base price plus 15% on top of it, because you're going to turn around and give me that money back for the Time Winder's caress.
All right.
So let me.
But before we do that, are you going to negotiate anything, or are you just going for your highest price here, 30,000? Usually, I know last time we dealt with you came down a little bit.
That was not me.
Oh, we've talked to you before.
Yes, but I did not come down on any of my prices. I'm happy to, but you're going to have to come back with a counteroffer. I'm not just going to keep guessing what you're going to take. That's not how this works, my friend.
Well, we're buying multiple things from you. So typically I would expect.
Well, no one's bought anything from me as of yet.
I think Noodle's buying something. She's getting a custom sword. Karen's buying something, and myself, Skylar.
Your friend Noodle stepped away and does not say a thing about what she wants custom.
All right, Karen, are you buying?
I'll probably buy something. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so let me sell you some stuff. I've got a Kevin Bacon that. Wait, let me bring up my chat. I'm
also. I have this beast bludgeon that I would like to sell, but it's not coming up in the chat. It's not coming up as something that I can sell to him. So is that something that we can negotiate?
Yeah, I'd have to look at it. Let me see here.
I've got a couple of those too.
Yeah.
Okay, so which one is it?
Go ahead.
It's a beast bludgeon in my weapons inventory. Beast's bludgeon. Here.
A pseudopod, huh? Beast bludgeon. Writhing limb of a massive pseudopod. Twisted. It's obvious from the size. The beast was formidable. +1 bonus attack. What is its base damage? 1d8. That's not great. +1. I'd give you 300 gold. So I've now put 300 gold as its price. If you want that, you can sell it. See if that worked. Yep. And if you don't think that's enough, you need to say something. It's called role-playing, friends. Alicia's like, I'm done crafting. I'm taking off my headphones. I'm getting a snack. This is the longest damn session where nothing's happened. Half of it was black on the video.
You have a +1 Warhammer in here for 600. If you're willing to do it for the same price as that, I can do that.
In exchange?
No, for the same, selling it for the same price.
Yeah, but let's see. +1 Warhammer. How much is that worth? Let me see here. +1. 600 gold, but that's a +3 to hit. What's yours? This wasn't +3, right?
This is +1 to hit. This
+1 to hit,
yeah.
That's why I said 300. This does
no, this Warhammer is +1 to hit.
Yeah, the one I'm selling is +1 to hit. Oh, what's interesting is the something is wrong with the description because it says +3 to hit in the actual damage rules. So that's 600. I'll give you. Okay, how about this? I will give you 450. Because my Warhammer's magical. This is not magical.
How much would you give for a magical Warhammer?
Well, after I'm done with this, gentlemen, I can talk to you. So my new price is $450.
All right. Yeah, we'll do 450 for it.
All right. It's now worth $450. If you sell it to me in my shop, it should work. Let me know if that happens. You take it off, Mr. Bing?
Oh, yeah, I have to drop. Thanks for the game, y'all.
Thanks.
Pretty boring game, but we'll be warping from Madame Friona's when we join next week.
Excellent. All right, see ya.
See you, man. All right.
Done.
All right. Now you had a question, Karen?
Yeah, can I have a very specific modification. Can we, what would it cost to,
okay.
I have a +1 great axe, and I would like to make it +2 and add a magical fire damage. So it gets a 1d8 extra damage from fire.
Okay, hold on. Oops. I keep accidentally searching my computer, and I want to search in the game. Great axe. Is it a magical great axe or just a great axe?
It's a well, it's magic because it's +1. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, magic weapon.
So the +1 great axe is worth 1,000 gold pieces because it's magical. And what did you want to make it?
I want to so it's a +1. I want to make it a +2, and then add magic fire damage.
So the +2 is going to take it to base price of around 4,000. Right, it's a pretty big jump for the plus. And then fire damage. Let's see. Man, that's very similar to the great axe that I showed you, isn't it? So yeah, so to add the magic on top, it's going to almost double the price. So it's going to be about 8,000 gold.
That's a deal.
Yeah, I think I can do that. Yeah, that's cool. Let's do it.
All right. I will charge you upon delivery. You'll need to write this down on my magical iPhone notepad, and I will create said weapon.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Any other of the items interesting to you? That alloy great axe, Amorphous alloy great axe, seems pretty cool.
No, that's okay. I'm happy with just improving the one I have.
All right. Well, if you think of any other things that you want me to imbue it with, it'll make it more expensive. But speak now, or before you disengage my shop and head upstairs for Madame Friona's scones. We call them free sconas. They're not free though.
I have a couple of items specialty items I wanted to sell, but can we do that next time, or do you want to go ahead and do that now?
It's your call. It is your call. Well, first off, what was one of the items, just as an example?
In my inventory, there's a Berserker Great Axe and a Vicious Greatsword.
Berserker Great Axe. Berserker Great Axe is about 6,000. Would you take 6,000 for it?
Yes.
Okay, 1 second. It should now show that it's worth $6,000 in your inventory. You can sell it to me the old-fashioned way. What else are you thinking of selling?
And then the Vicious Greatsword.
Vicious Greatsword. Vicious Greatsword. Greatsword. That one I will give you 9,000 for.
Holy cow!
Man, we're very good to you.
Is that what you? Is that seem fair?
Yeah, sure.
Wow,
It makes
you
me
guys are
think- It
easy.
makes me think we should keep that. That seems insane. Okay.
There you go.
You only, yeah. I'm keeping one extra weapon, Karen. I have like 1 and 1.
Question. It seems
Oh
you
my
have.
god! Sorry, I should have given you 350 gold for that. I just got myself ripped off.
Oh no.
Wait, you
By
gave
the way-
11,000 versus 300?
No, I give him less than that, but no, it's your vicious greatsword wasn't imbued with the extra magical properties I thought. It was just vicious.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't a plus. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Well.
No good. You're gonna buy something anyway, so
Yeah.
All
All right. That's all for me. I'm done.
you. That's it. Well, thank you for shopping. There's a little write down your order on that little pad over there, and I'll have it ready before you leave. You're heading out in the morning, I heard, after your long rest.
Yep.
Rumor has it Santa's putting you guys up for the night.
He's a nice guy.
He is. I think he pooled his money with Mr. McLean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
I need to head out, but yeah.
Yep. See you, man.
Fun shopping with you guys.
Thanks, Karen. Thanks, Cliff.
It's always an action-packed adventure when we shop the whole session.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, it's been years. We haven't really done this.
Yeah.
Can I? So I'd like to sell you're offering 6,600 for my melon baller in the store already, and you said you give an extra 15% on that.
It should do that automatically. That's
Okay.
the offer I'm giving you already has that baked in.
Okay, so it's 600. So I have something called the Flatliner and the Sedgwick are of equal caliber to the melon baller. Would you be willing to do the same deal for those two weapons?
Well, I need to let me. Can you pull your weapon out so I can see it? Hold on. So I gotta look at it.
The Flatliner and the Sedgwick.
So Flatliner, edit, and it's a simple melee.
But it's got
Okay.
Sedgwick's got a +2, and the Kevin Bacon the Flatliner has a +5, dude. It's awesome.
Do you remember what the base was?
For the what? For the
Before you renamed it, do you remember what it was called?
No, I was trying to dig that up. I can't find that.
Okay, let's see here. I want to say it's a vicious greatsword.
But it's got a bunch of pluses on it.
Greatsword. No, okay, so it's not a vicious greatsword. It says force damage as well. I will give you. That's pretty good. +8 to hit though. Hold on. That's +0. Hold on, I've almost found it. Aha. That's similar. I'm still looking. Give me one more second.
Time.
How's 40,000 sound?
40,000 for the Sedgwick?
Yeah. For the
Damn.
Flatliner.
Yeah. That's way more than the armor. And what about the Sedgwick?
All right, I've updated price to Sedgwick. It's only a +2. Yeah, so, I mean it's a +10 to hit, but it's pretty minimal damage. I will give you. I'll give you 6,000 for that.
Okay. And the Soul Blade?
Soul Blade. Did these weapons fail you? Why are you getting rid of all your weapons?
Because I only need two. I only really need a couple weapons, right? I'm keeping the Baconator, and I'm keeping the Kevin Bacon just because it was my original, and I'm very attached to it.
Okay, that's Soul Blade. Did you steal this from a doerger?
Yeah, I actually had the scimitar too. I should actually pull that out of storage because I stole that from that one guy. Let me grab that from the party storage.
Let's see, the Soul Blade. Are you able to enlarge? This is very specific.
What do you mean by enlarge?
Well, I mean, okay, so it's +5 to hit, right?
Yes, but I can't enlarge. That's why I can't use it.
Yeah, so that's something. If you can't enlarge, this is very specific. This is very niche. I don't know if I'll be able to unload this. I'll give you 3,000.
Okay.
All right.
And I got a magical war hammer of warning.
Brag.
And I know you were offering 600 for just the basic war hammer.
Yeah, but these are not uncommon.
Yeah, no, they're not.
And this is a +8 to hit though, right? Yeah. Warhammer of Warning. So base Warhammer is 200 gold pieces. +3 is 16. I will give you 10,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start selling then, and then I'll take that armor off your hands. Let me sell right now to you. Thank you so much for your business.
Well, thank you for your business. You have an incredible collection of weapons. You must have seen some action.
Oh yeah, not a lot, but
don't I know it, my friends? Don't I know it?
Quick question. I was gonna say the armor. Given that Karen just bought something, would you be willing to go down in price a little bit for instead of 30,000?
No, I'm sorry. I've been so generous that you've gotten your benefit out of my sales prices. That's how Garrick works. I don't like to bring my base price down.
All right, let me start selling some stuff. I'm gonna sell
now, Ranger. I do have things for Rangers.
I was just about to ask you.
I'm like, do you like to dream, and do you like your dreams to be lucid? I think it's time to put on a different song.
Is your armor in your inventory?
Oh, I need to put it in the inventory. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I was just trying to buy it from you now. I gotta make sure it all left my inventory though after I sold
it. Where am I? There I am, surrounded by friends.
Ooh, that's a nice weapon.
Which one?
Bow of Lucid Dreams.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
How much is this?
100,000 gold.
Right.
Can I also sell you my Dragon Guard armor? Does anyone want that? It's good stuff.
What is it?
It's it's a medium armor. It's got an AC of 15 +1 AC when wearing it. If not, I'll sell it.
I don't know if I can wear it.
Yeah.
You can wear medium armor.
Yeah.
Most like rangers can wear medium. That's about as high as they can wear.
Yeah. Do you want me to
'Cause
pass it to you?
Sure, because all I have is studded leather, is what I have.
Okay, let me give that to you. I'm short. Well, how much? I'll just give it to you.
Okay.
I'll have to convert some platinum over to get to buy the armor once he drops it in. I'll put it in
Well,
the party.
and I think there's like I had a vicious dagger in here, and I know I put that in there because I have this honor and poise dagger now. So you could try to sell that vicious dagger if you want.
It's fine. I
Where
got
where is the party chat? Where's the party storage? I'm not seeing it anywhere.
So if you go under in that top thing where there's like chat, fight, and then there's a push icon, under Elegant 8, there is Elegant 8 Heroes, and then click the Elegant 8 inventory icon right above your character.
Oh, okay.
And that'll bring it up.
So
and then
it's,
you can
it's under actors. That's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had that really cool scimitar I took from someone. I can't seem to find it in the inventory. It's fine.
What cool scimitar?
It was, remember that guy? I stole it. I stole it from someone, and who was like, we were fighting outside on a. Oh, I don't know. It was like a couple years ago. It's fine.
There's a double-bladed scimitar in here.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Is Tom still on?
I'm here.
Oh
yeah. But seriously, this vicious dagger, you can see how much.
How much you want for a vicious dagger there, Thomas?
Hold on.
I've got
okay. Look and see if that Time Winder is in the inventory now.
I'm looking.
Okay, what were you saying? A vicious dagger?
Yeah.
Anything special about it?
I think it's just a vicious dagger.
Yeah, it's right here. There's a vicious dagger here.
Yeah, vicious dagger is 5,000.
Sweet.
Do you have one that doesn't have a price on it or something?
No, he was selling one that's in our party storage.
All right. I don't see the armor in here though yet. Oh, there it is. I found it. I will buy it. Give me a second. I'm on it. You got the dragon scale, by the way?
The dragon guard?
Yeah, I put it in the party inventory.
I did.
Okay.
And I have a better, I went from a 15 to a 17, so that's better.
Yeah.
Do you guys like electronica? I have a gnome friend who likes to make electronica music.
Hey, Thomas,
kind of makes you want to go watch Risky Business, am I right? None of you will get that joke, probably. Anyway, go ahead. Thomas, what?
Oh, I can't seem to sell you the vicious dagger. It's not in my sale thing.
Hold on.
And then that's it. I'll just buy the stuff. And then I'm done.
Edit. How much did I say that was worth? I forget.
$5,000.
Yeah.
Did I really say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. $5,000. There you go. It is now has a price.
I see it. I'm buying, and I'll buy your armor, and then I am done. By the way, I did not sell you the $40,000 one.
Which one's that?
The
vengeful pricker. Oh yeah, the flatliner. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, the irony is I would have given you 15% over that.
I know, but I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't buy it. I shouldn't sell it just because it's still expensive.
Follow your
But I-
heart, son. Follow your heart.
But it's a good deal. Anyways, I am done, and I got me some. The only problem with the time winder thing is I gotta unattune something. Oh, actually, no. I got the Baconator, the Amulet of Health. Oh yeah, I can only have 3 things, right?
Dude, yep. Okay, we're gonna do a long rest after when we start next time. There'll be a long rest, and then you will be back in the mines. Fabio, Nick, anything?
Yeah, I really I do like that mortal hold. How much for that mortal hold?
Hold on.
But I also like the scimitar of sharpness. But that's 40 grand. I've sold a bunch of crap and I still have not even come close to that.
Let's see. I'm looking it up in my notes here.
Because I do have some wands that aren't showing up in the inventory that I would like to sell as well.
Well, have you looked at your platinum and converted it to gold?
I don't know that it'll let me convert it to gold.
Hold on.
And that doesn't factor in with the price?
What's that?
That doesn't factor in with the price? Like if something is like 7,000 gold and I have like almost 1,000 platinum, it still doesn't, it won't convert over?
It should.
No, what I'm saying is like, because it's grayed out.
Well, hold on.
The scimitar of sharpness is 40,000 gold.
So 700 platinum is how many?
7,000. It's an extra 0, right?
Is it an extra 0? It's only 10, isn't it? It's not 100.
Yeah,
it's 10.
It's only 10. Yeah.
How do you have less money than everybody else?
He spent some this time.
No, I haven't spent any.
I haven't spent any, and I have a lot less. I only have like 400 platinum.
Yeah,
that's what I had. I have 400 platinum.
Did you guys? You didn't buy anything at Seditious's or something like that?
I just for context, I had the only reason I bought this armor is because I sold all the weapons. Like basically, I didn't spend any money today, because I sold weapons equating to the armor. So I have like 400 platinum, basically.
Yeah, this is after I've sold. Or actually,
you didn't sell any big weapons though, did you?
I mean, a lot of the weapons that I had, I'm trying to remember what I sold. Like I had a bunch of daggers.
Yeah.
But I guess I was saving all the. Nobody was wanting to, but like the wand of alertness and the wand of paralysis, like none of that was showing up as stuff that could be bought by somebody.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like it wasn't selling up in the seller's listing.
No, because they're special. You have to negotiate those.
Okay.
So if you want to convert those, let me know.
Yeah, I would like to sell the wand of paralysis for sure.
Okay, hold on.
And
yeah, you're right now. You would have 8,180 gold.
Yep. And
okay,
then I would also like I'd like to sell the amulet of health too as well, unless somebody wants it.
a good one, man.
So the
like,
wand of paralysis, I will give you 50% over 6,500. So do you want me? I mean, put the base price wand of paralysis. Where's that at?
It's in my consumables.
Wand of paralysis.
Mhm.
So if I put the base price of 65, when you sell it, he will give you 50% more over asking.
Okay.
Okay. What else?
And the amulet of health. Your constitution score is 19 while you wear this amulet. It has no effect on you if your constitution is already 19 or higher without it.
Is yours already 19 or higher?
No.
You should keep it. I got one. I'm attuned to it. It adds a lot of hit points.
Or I'll buy it for 8,000 plus 15%.
So for some reason, let me double check this. Hang on. Can I equip it? How's about new? Okay. $87. I see. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. Let me sell this.
The other health is the other one that you have for health is worth 5,000.
Yeah, the periaptive health.
What is that one?
You're immune to contracting any disease while you're wearing this pendant. If you are already infected, oh, you know what? Let me sell the sanguisuge. How much is the sanguisuge worth?
I don't know what you're saying.
It's a trinket. Sanguisuge.
S-A-N. Okay.
SANG.
Let's see here.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
What?
Do you guys have in your character inventory at the top? There's like these little icons.
Yeah.
There are actually items that aren't shown in the list before. If you get rid of them, like I had like jugs and all this crap, and I just got it. And it like completely. I was carrying so much weight.
Yeah.
What's Santa's tactical sack?
Those are containers. And by the way, when Cliff plays your character, he left you up with all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, I'm talking about right now.
Yeah, ladders and barrels and
yeah, I think I just threw away
iron pots. Yeah,
those icons here. All those icons up there, those are all containers, by the way. They hold other things. You can put stuff inside of them.
Yeah, and they add weight. So either Cliff has been like dumping a lot of crap on me.
Yeah, a lot of iron pots.
Yeah.
I've got so much Santa crap. It's crazy.
I'm so sorry that he wasn't here to enjoy that. He's been waiting for you to notice.
I just figured it out. Oh my god, look at my weight drop. It's awesome.
Nick, I will give you for that trinket. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's worth 30,000.
30,000?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Would you like to trade this for the mortal hold?
What did I quote you at?
40,000.
What the heck?
I'll do 35.
So, oh, you'll do 35 for the mortal hold. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Done. So you
Okay,
take.
hold on.
So that's if you take Sanguisuge, right?
Yeah. You're gonna sell. I'm gonna give you the money. I'm
Okay.
gonna reduce the price of it, and then you can sell that other thing. So hold on.
Oh, right.
So give me 1 second.
Where did this quiver come from that's in here?
I just threw it in there. Yeah, it was in one of my things.
What do we agree to? 35?
35.
All right. All right, it should be in my shop now.
Okay.
Grab it before someone else does it.
And I have a GM question. So this
Yep.
mortal hold, if I do in fact die wearing this armor, I come back as a zombie and I fail. I truly die after 1d4. After 1d4 hours, I come back as a zombie. Would I just be a zombie version of Nick?
You would, but you'd have all of the attributes of a zombie.
Okay. What about like
So
all my all the spells and all that stuff? Would I just be a zombie Nick spellcaster? And that would
you'd
just
lose.
be my.
You become zombies are fairly dumb,
Okay.
so you'd know your remedial spells. Are you planning to come back as a zombie?
No, I was just curious. I was just curious how you would play that. How that would be played out. Like
Yeah, we would look at
like a because if you remember, Doctor Strange was a zombie, but he was able to do all of the things that Doctor Strange was able to do.
Well, if we ever end up in the Marvel universe, then yeah, we'll talk about that. Otherwise, we're going to look at a zombie and we'd have to adapt your character to the attributes of a zombie, and they have limited intelligence.
Okay.
So how much is that bow?
Bow. Which one?
That lucid dreams. Bow of lucid dreams. Probably more than I can afford.
Hold on. Looking.
Did you end up buying that vicious dagger? Because Skylar didn't take it out of the storage if you did. I just don't remember.
What? Did I wind up selling it?
No, he was talking about it for his thing. Because it was in party storage.
Give me 1 second. I'm doing a calculation.
Okay.
All right. Give me 1 more second.
Whoops.
+3 to hit. Okay, so a bow. We're looking at around 9,000.
9,000.
Yep.
Do you only deal in weapons? Because I
Nope.
have because I have 2 diamonds I could sell.
How much are they worth?
It says 5,000 gold in here.
Let me look. See.
There, I just put it in the thing. And I have 2 of them.
Yep, you can sell them to me.
Or if you prefer a ruby. I have 2 diamonds and a ruby.
Unload whatever you want.
Is that the only kind of bow that you have?
Well, you didn't ask that, so let me find out. Let's see. I have 2 other bows.
Sweet. Lambo.
Think Rambo.
That's funny. I also Skylar put that Dragon Guard armor in the party storage. I put it on and I don't see where it's doing the +1, but it's supposed to have a +1. So
We can look at that.
yeah, I just wanted to tell you when I was thinking about it. One of the explosive arrows.
If you like to blow stuff up.
Yeah.
The Blambo would set you back about 10,000.
What about the Umbral Arsenal short bow?
Do you use short bows?
See, I don't know if I can.
And that one's about 9,000.
Because this one is cool because it's also a sword.
You do like things that change.
I do. I think I can use a short bow, but I'm not sure. Where? You have proficiency with the long sword, short bow, and long bow.
There you go.
So I could use that. What did you say it would be 10?
9. 9 for that one.
9? Yeah, I like the Arsenal short bow.
Okay, hold on. Takes me a second to get these set up. And it would be 9,000. All right.
Oh, and I still don't need arrows. Like returning
what
to
now?
your quiver. Arrows fired from this weapon disintegrate upon impact, returning to your quiver at the start of your next turn.
Yep.
All right. You should see it in the thingy.
Can I sell you a diamond and a ruby?
Yep.
How is it, where would it be? I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
Where did you say I should see it in my inventory? Is that what you said?
No. It's in the shop now. He put it on the shop for you, so you can just buy it
Oh,
from the
I
shop.
gotcha.
You want the satisfaction of shopping, just like Mr. David has sold so many things.
Yep.
For a guy who didn't have any money, you got a lot of money. Surprised you sold that spy class.
Why?
Did you look at what it does?
It just said that you can. It's exactly like what a normal spyglass does.
It says
Yeah.
it says I cannot afford this price because I need to sell.
Well, let's sell your stuff first.
Oh, how do I do that?
Go
David,
to
how do you
Oh,
do that?
sell items.
Yeah, sell
Never
items. Yep.
mind. I got it. I didn't know it was a two-part thing. I'm sorry. Will you look at that armor for me, Tom?
Which one?
It's Dragon Guard. It's the armor that I currently have equipped.
Okay, what do you want to know about it?
No, it's equipped. It says it's supposed to be a +1. I don't think I'm getting the +1 right now.
Okay,
I would like
hold
you to
on.
double check me.
+1 bonus. Okay, hold on. And what does it give you a bonus to? AC?
AC, yeah.
Hmm. I'm trying to find how to do this. Equipment usage. None. So his armor class was 15 plus 1, right?
Yeah, and then I get a dexterity bonus.
Fuck. 15 AC. Well, this is a riveting.
I know.
Breastplate, medium armor, attunement not required. Proficiency is automatic. It's requiring that. The armor class. It's supposed to be +1. Two for that. And what else are you supposed to get?
I think just +1. And then it has to.
And what else? It does something else, right? Ability or so it saves?
It does.
Or what?
It's if something is breathed at me. Like it's how I take it is like if a dragon breathes fire or something.
Okay, and then what does that mean? So is that like a?
It said that there were what was it? It grants the wearer advantage on saving throws against the breath weapons of creatures that have the dragon type.
Okay, so saving throw.
Yeah.
All right, I'll have to figure this out later. Can you just send me a text with all this?
Yeah. That was all I needed to look at because it didn't appear that it was giving it to me. So I just wanted
Yeah, I don't think it is. It doesn't. It says it in the words, but it doesn't show it anywhere.
Right.
What's this say? Oh, interesting. Details. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. Put this here. I'm going to delete it from your inventory and give you the correct version of it.
Okay.
So delete. Delete that, yes. And then I'm going to put it back in. Now try.
It still doesn't. It doesn't show it on there for me.
Well, it's showing. Hold on.
Like when I hover over my armor class, it just says 15 Dragon Guard +2 Dexterity. I would think there'd be a +1 in there.
Hold on, let me see your calculated AC. Let me. Did you equip it?
Yeah.
Okay, your AC is 15 Dragon Guard plus. Okay, why is it not giving a? All right, I'll have to. Well, I gave you a better version of it. It is also magical.
Okay.
Because it's giving you dexterity modifier of 2, magical bonus of 1, armor class of 14. So the armor. Oh, it's a 14 plus 1, which gives you a total of 15.
Where does it say 14 plus 1?
Go to details. You see the description, details, effects, magic. Do you see all that stuff at top?
No.
When you look at the item,
You mean
what do you
the item itself? You have a +1 bonus to AC while wearing this armor. This +1 breastplate has a gold dragon motif worked into it. All of that.
Yeah, but what's the next tab? So that's the description. What's the next tab over?
I don't see a next tab. I don't have
Oh.
tabs.
Yeah, so mine says it's a base armor class of 14, a magical bonus, which is that +1 of 1, a max dexterity modifier of 2. And that's for the dragon stuff. So it's the 15 is the result of the +1.
Oh, see, because even without that, I think I have a 15. Yeah.
Well, because you're wearing, I guess you're wearing, what else are you wearing?
Nothing. I have a shield, but I don't even have that equipped.
Equip the shield and see what happens. Okay, and where's the shield at? Well, hold on, let's unequip. Okay, unequip the shield, and I'm going to unequip this.
Because of my dexterity, I have a +5. So I have a natural armor class of 15.
So your armor is not so it's not giving you, because this is an armor class of 15. So you're 15 wearing a 15. It doesn't stack.
No, then I don't want that.
Yeah, so I mean, you could sell it. It's worth.
Well, this was Skylar's.
12,000.
This was Skylar's to sell.
Yeah, so, if you had a natural AC of 7, then this would give you a 15. But if you're already a 15, then this is giving you nothing. But you're a ranger. That's why you're so high.
So I put my studded leather back on then.
Yeah.
And put that back in there.
All right.
All right. I think I'm good. So thank you.
You're welcome. Are you good, Mr. Nick?
I am.
You are. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this almost exclusively leveling up plus.
I had so much fun crafting.
You'll have to tell Michelle that, because she came out here and said, I'm going to bed. So.
Well, and it's crazy because like this is kind of like the fruits of our labor, and it's been so long because like you think of like regular games, like you run in, you do a bunch of stuff, and then you have a bunch of loot, and then you go into the town and you sell it, and then like there's always the person that holding on to that one thing that you really want, and so like this is like the fruits of our labor, and it's like this is like it's like killing stuff, we get rewards, but this is the reward. Like this is the big reward. It's awesome. I love it.
It is. Well, hold on. I'm going to end the episode with the two of you. So let me say thank you here.